Yep, there's a bombastic intro working. I've unmuted the microphone. I'm pretty sure everything's working just great. Now I've just got to press the button that makes me appear on the screen like this, and everything appears to be working. Hello, gang. Pretty soon that everything's operational, but let me know if everything isn't operational. I'm not operational, just in part. You ever have one of those days? I done me back earlier on. You know how I done me back? I turned right. Yeah. Oh, fatal. Should never turn right. Oh, dearie me. Where's the Jeff cam? There's no point in having a Jeff cam unless there's a Jeff on the cam to be on the Jeff cam. Just saying. Benjamin asked when the next Transport Fever video is going to come out. When Transport Fever 3's out, Ben. Just saying. Just say. I mean, look, I can turn the Jeff cam on. Look, it doesn't do anything. The Jeff cam does nothing. See, it's not worth saying. Let's say hello to people. I'm going to start with Rod Stewart, not that one. And then Merlin Kernow and Mad Moo, Jarrett, and Coffee, XGN, X Stephen X, Henry, Off the Rails, Ortcrux and James and Corbinian Muck and Rolf and Career Insincere and Wolfgang and Lars and Andrew and Pate LaRosse, Jeff with his boats, Black and Skies 84, Eric the Sea Ape, Richard Atwood, DJ Doughboy, the Jeffroid even, Madcap Martin, Cole, Rusty, Henry, hello, Menso's here. Yeah, I'm not even swinging at the full name anymore. Pat and David and Jamie and Laszlo and Arjun and Zero Skill and Richard and T-Bone and Niall, Vaclav and Christopher and Deepaful. Fine, whatever. Christopher and Clive and Ozzy and Rendrag and Phil and Mikiel and Robert and Nastrol. And Andrew, Mike, Stephen, Animal, Keith, Robert, hello, Robert, Katie and Peter, Nick, and Chris, and Paul, and Hatchie, Robin, Steve, and Mr. B, AKS TBS Twister, and Amy, Commissar Whiskers, Justice for No Why. See, look, I'm getting all these names that sound like they've got cat fixation going on. That's not the wheels and the wagon. Oh, gee. Justice for No One, Dr. Gompen, Benjamin, who's now having a laugh because he got a shout out because he pressed the Transport Fever button. Lakota Thiralf. Thiralf? Could be. Synesthesia, JMT, Chris, Coda B, Ricardo, and Techie, Luke, David. I was just going to call you Randall there, David, but I imagine you've not been called Randall since you were in school. Alan and Samley. And that's no, wait, hang on. Last orders, please. Last chance, Glib. Hello, Glib Kruglov. Great name. Grumpage. Anyone else? And I'll get on with it. Stone Steak, good, GPS OMG. Jan Boss has been a member for 15 months. Time flies with this wonderful weekly entertainment. Well, I don't know. There's Eduardo, look. And Excalibrate and Jason. I've no idea how entertaining this is going to be. I'll be honest with you, because I played a bit extra just to try and skip some of the dull bit to get to something that was interesting. I had to stop midway through the dull bit. Tim and Freya and Noni and Stuart and Cameron and David and Gretchen Dawnshredder. Oh, that's Randall. Do watch yourself, Randall. Thank you. The Quiltless. Hi. Good. Right, I'm going to load the game. The reason I hadn't loaded the game already is this Kenny Rogers simulator. The reason I hadn't loaded the game already, because the game doesn't care. The game will just crack on. And you kind of go, well, hold on. I'm going to run out of chicken feed. And chicken feed's expensive, and I haven't really got the money to pay for it. I'm not joking. The title of this video, the Chaz Contraband, was the one that I created originally to play the tutorial, just for those who want to go, oh, he's got 2 saves. No. That was where I got the first setup thing going on. Yeah. Miss anyone? Steve Slatter, Husky Dog. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah. Right, Ironhide. Hi, Ironhide. Right, here we go. We're on the farm. Yeah, and I've got mysterious hair. That's my skull you're looking at there with a halo of hair. Great. Right, now, what's on the go? Here's what I built while you were away. I built this barn. It's not finished, but I have built it. I've done all the planking. I built a plank storage area. Got 39 planks in stock. But once you're in the barn, look at it. It's lovely. Don't know what I need a barn for, but I've got one. That needs more plank and some metal. Unfortunately, metal costs money, and I can't afford that. So it's just going to have to wait. I redid this chicken compound so that it's not quite as terrible as it was previously. It's less terrible now. Arjun, you were on the tube earlier. Notice more minstrels than ever. What's the best way to deal with them? Did you know that if you are on the tube and you encounter minstrels, they have to have a license to play there? Yeah, it's licensed. Minstrel on the tube. Yeah. All right. Did I put the egg in the basket? I don't know. Okay. Well, let's just chuck the basket on the floor. No, you did not put the egg in the basket. Then in which case I transposed the egg and the basket. Did I? Theoretically. Oh, no. Yeah. All right. Well, we're down an egg. All right. Well, that's our cash crop going. Right. Grab this egg. Pick it up. I have it. Right. Put in. I've put egg in basket. Right. Spooper. Right. Get other egg. Pick up egg. Put egg in basket. 2 eggs. Count them. That looks like a black egg, which I'm sure is... No, that's chicken poo. Put it in the basket. Maybe there's a market for it. No, guess not. Okay, fine. It's just me cleaning the hutch. Open the door. Maybe I'll find more eggs if I'm in the basket with them. In the basket, in the hutch. You know what I mean? Well, I do, but be specific. There could be other eggs nearby. I'm hoping there are, because that's the only means of money that I've really got at the moment. I'm going to have to go a-hunting for vermin and wildebeest, and hopefully make a couple more quid that way. Hello, chicken. I don't suppose I could trouble you to maybe lay outside, could I? Because you don't seem to be too fussed about laying in this straw bit, which I'm fairly certain is going to be simulated straw and not the real thing. Yeah, you threw an egg away there, Chief. Oh, that's disappointing for all of us. Yeah. Okay, right. Close the hutch. All right, well, there's that. Good. Yeah. Oh, no, it's something I have to try. Hoya! No, doesn't work. Only works for me. I was wondering if it would catapult the chicken out that way. I mean, come on, we've got to try. Go. It will, if they're stood on the right bit of the door. Okay, all right, fine. This is worth doing. Just purely for the spectacle. Deserve, yeah. Well, it's days earth, effectively, yeah. Because 1 egg is enough. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Right, wait for it. Come on, you're on camera. Be amusing. Oh, hold on, we can do it this way. You sit on there. Right, put him here. Go. And ping it. Yeah. The chicken is now on top of the shelf. The chicken's a bit confused about life. However, the shelf also opens. I don't think the chicken's going to get catapulted. Am I going to get more chickens? If I can get any more money, sure. Yeah, I mean, reinvesting in chickens, probably a good idea. Here you go, sit down. Right, there you are, open that. Get back to work, you. Right, give me this. Pair of eggs. Flipping millions, here we come. Right, close that, close this. Yeah. Now, observant members of the team will have recalled at the end of the last episode I inadvertently sold lots of my equipment, but I bought it all back again, which is partly why I've got no money. This is my beehive. It is fully stocked with beehive frames. One of them 100%, the others 0%. Bees do not propagate from frame to frame, which, if you ask me, feels like a mistake. That's gone well. Yeah, pick that up. Yeah, grab it. Place it. Right. And I can't afford, at the current time, to complete the work on my honey bin. There you go. Yeah, one time's honey bin. Pete's chucks a tenner in the bucket. Thank you, Pete. Ignition. Once I can activate the honey bin, I should be able to turn said bee frames into cash honey. But until that point, it ain't happening. So I'm going to go sell me eggs, and then we're going to go look for bees in the predator area, where I shall attempt to excommunicate more innocent wildlife, because that's about your lot in as far as my earning prospects are concerned. I haven't played this since the end of the last stream, so I can't remember where anything is. I think the farm shop's up here. Obviously, I leave the smoker on. Sorry for swinging the camera around wildly. I leave the smoker on because it gives the illusion of speed, which is jolly good. Yeah. You could sell the meat to the hunter. Well, yes, I could. I'll see if these people will buy it first, though. Right, and if they won't, then I'm just bitterly disappointed that you can't turn the meat into sausages, which would surely which would surely be a thing that you could do, but I guess not. Right, sell. Bee smoker, keep that. Eggs, sell. Right. Yeah, and hold on, what's going on here? What do you mean? Subtotal 6 items. I don't want to sell all. Am I taking the things off the list? Yeah, that's unintuitive. Right, okay, let's try that again. Alright, here we go. And hello, I want to sell things. Sell. Did I sell them all? I did, didn't I? I sold everything again. I need to. Next time we're here, next time we're here, I'm going to have a closer look at that and go, what is it? I know what it is. It's because it feels like on the right-hand side is the shopping cart, and on the left-hand side is like the add to cart options. And so when you hit sell, it feels like you should be putting it over into the shopping cart to hit sell all at the bottom. But it's not. The sell is a direct sell button. That's so unintuitive. It's like the people who developed this have never actually used a shopping cart on a website. Right, I'm going home. I'm going to have to go and get another bee frame. Oh, for crying out loud. And that's why I made the same goof last time as well. Because it behaves in a way that is utterly opposite to the way to the way that actual shopping works. Wow. Oh, brilliant. Oh, come off it. That's not excuses. No, that's legitimate. That is a legitimate grievance of that is not how shopping carts work. Just go to flipping Amazon and try it for yourself. Even if you buy the quick buy Amazon, you need to confirm. You go, yes, I want to instant buy it. It goes, do you though? And you go, yeah, I do. I do want to instant buy it. Okay, there you go. I don't need another smoker. I'll get bit by bees. It'll be fine. I'll cope. I'm not buying another. I'll end the egg basket. Well, at the rate that my chickens generate eggs, frankly, I can take them one at a time. Right, handbrake turn. Yes, bruv. And then over here. Fortunately, I've got more bee frames that are unoccupied. It's the only bit that I care about. I want the bees to start working. I mean, the good news is I've got enough cash now that I can actually buy the concrete and the metal that I need to do my beehivery. Right, yeah, grab it. Yep, okay. Sling it in the back. Right. That's how they work in the farm shop. Dearie me. How often do I sell on Amazon? That's not the point. How often does any gamer sell on Amazon? Nope, I stand by it. You can be all as much as you like. However, the fact remains I'm right. It doesn't happen often, but in this occasion I am correct. On this occasion. Gretchen's chucked $15 in the bucket. Thank you, Gretchen. Never could figure last time you demolished a house, you're living in a tent, had no light and headlights, but somehow the table saw worked. Table saw's petrol powered. You stick a jerry can in it, and it works just fine, and it uses up the petrol as well. I've had to refill it due to the amount of table sawing I did in the off-stream portion. Is that bees? I think I saw a bee dangler. Bee dangler. Bee dangler. You've got to keep your eyes. You've got to keep your eyes peeled. They're sneaky. Bee dangler. They don't like to make themselves known. No, it's not a bee dangler. You're imagining things. Boo. Okay, right, fine. No. I don't need an egg basket. I'll hand deliver them one at a time. In fact, I bet I can just play some loose in the back of the truck. Right, here's the gas station. We're going hunting for bears. Now, I did see a waypoint somewhere. That's not it, surely. I bet it is. I bet it is. Yeah, I bet it is. All right, let's get over there. Right, okay. Can I collect bees? Yeah, I have. I've collected one rack of bees in the hope that they were going to propagate, but they did not want to propagate. No. They improperly propagated. I'm going off-road in the hope that we encounter A, wildlife, or B, bees. Which I guess could count as... Well, that's an unusual camera angle. But we're still rolling. That wasn't me. I didn't drive into that tree. I was freewheeling. It only counts as me driving into the tree if I'm under power at the time. Oh, yes. That's gone. Yep. Yeah. That's all right. I can always farm sim my way out of any accidents along those lines. Right. Okay, we're now moving in the right kind of direction. Yeah. No idea where we are. And obviously, freewheeling, it's not using any petrol. So that's beneficial. Here comes his lordship. Yeah. Assume the position, Jeffrey. I went away for a couple of days, and since then, he has been the neediest cat in the entire planet. Because I'm here, my daughter's here as well, and she usually looks after him and makes a fuss. Jeff, blanket. Blanket, Jeff. Get over there. No, you're not going to, are you? You're going to sit here and make a right racket and push the microphone around. Alright, okay. Well, look, let me know when you get bored. If you annoy me too much, I will chuck you out. Just be aware of that. Yeah. You think he's off, he's not. He's just gone over there for a minute. He'll be back over here in a sec. No, kiss me. Yeah, right. I've stacked my truck. Alright, hang on. Give it the old spinneroo. I reckon we'll get up here. Yeah. That's it. What? Get on your blanket. It's like all the old tactics are no longer working. He used to be very happy coming up here and just sitting on his blanket all evening, but now, now he's just here to ruin the stream. Don't make me chuck you out of here and stop licking my fingers. There's nothing tasty on them. I've washed my hands. It's just soap, and I'm pretty sure that you, as a cat, are not that bothered about. How am I supposed to do this with you snogging the microphone, pusscat? I can hurl abuse at him all the time, you know, and it accomplishes nothing. He doesn't care. He also can't hear me, which is possibly useful, but, what? Yeah. It is a good ATV, isn't it? Look at that, 2 wheels. I would have stayed on 2 wheels as well if the camera had stayed fixed. What sort of grade have we got going on here? Oh, almost vertical. Good show. Alright, come on, we can get up there. Yeah. And Jeff's only making the stream better. No, he's not. No, Jeff is not making the stream better. He's turning me into another amateur hour. I've got no personality. Is that a wolf? Yep. Okay. I should probably take that on. Right. Now, I think we established last time around that that running things over with your car did not make for... put some bullets in the gun. Put the bullets in the gun. Right. Let's go find Winston Wolfe and ventilate him. And I want to turn him into sausages. Alright, hang on. There we go. I'll move my microphone back, Jeff, if it's alright with you. Thank you. Yeah, get your tail out of the way. That's where my arm sits. Good. Right. Don't get me killed by a wolf because you're getting in the way. Alright. He's just prickling me with his claws at the moment. Wimpy's chucked $12 in the bucket for the Jeff Scritches Fund. Yeah, thank you, Wimpy. Right. I lost the wolf. I think I was too slow to react there. Where am I heading? I'm heading towards this lozenge, which is where the rancher lives, the hunter type deal. I've got to kill some predators first, which is why I'm out here hunting predators. Yeah, just stop wiggling so that it's moving my mouse. It's not helping. Wolf sausage, it's a flipping delicacy. You'd find it in the market next to the ostrich burgers and kangaroo steaks that people go, oh no, it's very gamey. Gamey, of course, being a synonym for disgusting. Right, there we go. Yeah, tastes not quite right. Disgusting, maybe overblowing that one a little. Just, Jeff, look, if I have to shoot and you wiggle your backside at a point where I'm trying to take aim, my aim is going to be even worse than it normally is. And it's normally not great. He's having a lovely time. Oh, you'll know if he gets me in a delicate area. Flipping heck. I've never chucked him off the desk faster. Put the shooter away. Wolf's gone. Okay. Put the shooter. Oh, get in that cut. Look, cat, you're not helping. Get on your blanket. Get on your shelf. Sit over here somewhere, or clear off. Don't just look at the camera. No. That makes me think you're doing it deliberately. You can't sit there. We've had this discussion. That's it. There you go. You're almost there. No, it smells of you, Jeff. That's your blanket. Good boy. Wait, I'm just making sure he's bedding in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, he's having a lovely time now. All right, I'll wait till he's finished doing that, and then I'll stick the Jeff cam on for you. Right, okay, away we go. Power up. Rusty's been a member for 28 months. Cats choose their human. He's just showing his affection. I know. He's rather reliant on me, and that is rather sweet and heartening. With the camera, please calm down. It's not me doing this. Look, there's my camera hand. I'm not doing any of this. It's just randomly deciding to be a peasant. Right, okay. Hope for bees. It's probably a bit cold for bees up here. Yeah, it could be. Right, there's the hunter's cabin. Now, obviously, I've only got 1 of 5 so far, but he did say that that violence-inducing vermin were close in this area. There we go. Right, so keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. We's hunting. It's 4:30. It's going to start getting dark. In which case, I'll set up a hide. By which I mean, I'll park the Jeep with its headlights on, pointing at. There's one. All right. Okay. Wait. Do you think he's seen me? Nope. Okay. Gun out. Right. And pop him in the chops. Get a load of that, son. Yeah, boy. That's what you get. Right. Also, ouch. Right. Can I skin it? I need to skin it. Don't shoot it. It's already dead. It's had enough. There we go. Good times. Easy pickings. Right, stick it in there. Yep. Okay. Right, I didn't actually touch. I'm in a rapid fire. Hang on, there's another one. Right, go. Let's go. And bosh. One shot. They call me Chaz One Shot Contraband. Right, good. Skin that bad boy. Yep. Good. I think they've rather simplified that process in order to make it video gamey. But there you are. They haven't got a guilt simulator or anything like that. I mean, if it was bothering me chickens, I'd have no compulsion but to take it down. But your wildlife lupus, you know, they're not the least endangered species you're going to come across. So you know, maybe you should feel a little bit more charitable towards them. I'm just saying. Yeah, I've got my ecological chops on, right? Or I would have, if it would allow me to turn these into sausages. Gazza's 70 has chucked £3 in the bucket. Jeff, the #1 streamer, well, he's now into family-friendly grooming, so I'll enable the Jeff cam. There he is. Good. I might even give you a slightly broader angle. He's still Jeff Cams. He's still in the mystery light. All Jeff, all day. There you go. Right, good. Well, that's going well. Let's find the next one. That's 3 of 5. Yeah. It's a Borg reference there. Right. Come on in. Let's be having you. Who wants some? I've got a shooter and I'm 2 for 2. Well, 2 for 3. Yeah, one of them got away, which might have been one of the ones that I just offed. I'll be honest, but I don't know. Okay, let's go. Does the hunter offer more money for raw meat? I'll tell you, actually, we'll go find out. Because I'll turn the engine back off again now. Because I haven't got a lot of space left in the boot of the car, so we'll go find out. Yeah, we'll see. There you go. Jeff is now dozing off. He's got a very casual position. You can't really see the best of him there. He's still got his eyes open at the moment, which generally shows distrust. Right, Mr. Hunter, hello. I've got something nice for you. Hunt, nimble rabbits. Hunt, nimble rabbit. Are you buying or what? Bye-bye. I don't want a quest. I want you to buy this rancid meat. He's not interested. He's not playing. No, the hunter only cares about you hunting. He doesn't care about the actual products. I'm covering the info in the top corner. The info in the top corner just says find and kill predators, and it says 3 of 5. If it were more interesting than that, I would uncover it for you, but it's not, so I won't. Right. Right, okay. Right, spin it around like Kylie, and off we go. All right, keep your eyes peeled there, kids. Bees, bears, and wolves. Wolves? Yeah, wolves. Because I want more than one wolf. You see? Wolves. Okay. Yeah. Any of those, and we're stopping the car. Anything else? I'll tell you, it needs a skateboard mode. So you can coffin box down here. Ah, that'd be good. Would it? Well, arguably. Alright, we're freewheeling. Yeah. Freewheeling. Just a dab of brake to keep the speed under control. And then obviously the brake sees up because it's not very good. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pete, you can't be counting casual tree interrupts. Surely you should only be counting when I full on welly it into a tree. I mean, you're free to make your own rules there, Pete, but I mean, come on, play the game. Bit of casual tree interference, that's no bad thing, surely. Right, I need 2 more predators. Yeah, where did we decide was Bear Corner? Wasn't this it? Or is it over the other side of the road? Might be over the other side of the road. Alright, I want bees. Yeah, I'm sure you do. But do the bees want you? Hold on, shop. Alright, let's get rid of this, get rid of these meats. Is this a shop? Yeah, sure. Okay, right, jump out. Oi, oi, hello, Marjorie. Alright, and here we go. So what it should do is it should go, this, when you hit sell, should go into a column over there, and then you say sell those. But no, these are direct sell buttons. I don't hold it in high esteem. Did I just drive past a dangler? Are you sure? Okay, hang on, I'll go back and get it. Let's buy a smoker. All that meat has given me a flipping 75 quid for a smoker. What an absolute scandal. When you're buying stuff, add to cart. Huh? Don't just, wouldn't they? Just. Right, check out. There you go. Right. Okay, yeah. I did not sell the frames. I didn't. They're still here, look. I was very careful with my depressing. Alright. Okay, right, yeah. Put that in the boot. Okay. Is it turned on? Yes. Alright, here we go. Ignition. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right. I could spend all the money on more chickens. I haven't got the money for chicken feed yet. But if and when I do, you knows it. Headlights. Lights. L. Okay, look for danglers. Apparently I drove past one. Well, yeah, but I mean that would involve retracing your steps, and you're not entirely sure which steps you were taking previously. Well, I think I cut through the middle of there on a roll. So if there were a dangler, we would surely see it as we progress in this direct slowdown. I mean, it's almost worth going on foot. Yeah. Nope. Okay, over here. Nope. Over here. Nope. Nope. Over here. No. Maybe the fact that I'm smoking them out as I pass is putting them off dangling. Maybe they retract in the colds. Yeah, no, wait. Hold on. Keep looking. There, what? I'm certain there wasn't a dangler. I've done some reviewing of the situation. Dangler does not appear to be present. We appear to be sans dangler. No danglage going on here. Right, let's get home. Where's home? I've got no idea. This could be it. It could be, actually. Where am I? It's not here. Alright. Do a UE. Yeah. Follow the road. Yep. Turn whatever way that is. Left after a minute or two. Alright, okay. Am I pulling a UE? Yes, you are. Am I just... did I just do a 360? Yes, you did. Okay, right. Don't do a 360. Do a 180. That's what we're chasing here. And then in the morning, you're going to want some more petrol before you go out on the hunt again. However, what we have found is killing the wildlife is a profitable way to exist. Not for the wildlife, it isn't. Nope, sucks to be the wildlife. However, oh, hello! Payday! Come here! You reckon we can turn the torch on? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Come back here. Come back here. No, you see what he's done there is run away really fast. Yes. Alright. You win this time, Mr. Wolf. But I'll get you next time. Or deer, whatever. It's all the same. Yeah. There's no difference between them. Right. Hit him with a car next time. Maybe it'll stun him at least. Maybe it will. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Well, I mean, we will find another dangler. I'm certain of it. And then we will track down the materials needed to extract honey from the situation. If I go this way, I should intersect with my road at some point. Is that it? I think it might be. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're golden. Yeah. I've got just enough fuel for this particular operation. The chickens have got feed for a couple of days. I think they have feed for a couple of days. I built them a little feed trough, which makes it a little bit less obvious how much they've actually got, but it exists, and that's helpful. Right, okay, yeah, close that. Right, feed trough now says 2 of 7. Okay, I haven't. I've got enough feed for one day. There's 3 eggs. Terrific. Okay, let's try it now. Right, pick up an egg. Right, open the gate. Close the gate. Place egg in the boot of the car. I do not need a basket. Winner. Right, I'm going to bed. It's dark. I can't do anything about it when it's dark. Oh, do you want to close your hatch? Closing the hatch. Has it made a difference? Nope. Well, leave the hatch open then. Stuff the bees. Right. In we trots. In we trots. Go to sleep. Good. Yalta, that was an interesting day. Star Wars celebration. 3 new movies and an Ashoka TV show. Looks amazing. Well, I'm pleased for you. If that's making you chipper, then jolly good show. Personally, Star Wars hasn't been good in quite some time. But that's me, and I was there for the beginning, and it's only gone downhill since then. I've gone backwards and forwards on Empire Strikes Back being the best one, but ultimately I think New Hope is the best one, or Star Wars as it's otherwise known. because it is the most complete of all of them. Leaves no questions unanswered. The bad guy goes off spinning into space. They have a nice big way at the end of it. Terrific. It's everything you want out of a science fantasy. Right, okay, we're off to the races once more. We're going to swing by the shop. We're going to swing by the petrol station. We're then going to go out and do exactly the same things we did yesterday. Not find bees and kill animals. Hooray for us. We are nature's saviours. Eggs look pretty static in the back of the basket. Oh, also you're going to need some chicken feed today. Oh, yeah, alright, okay, fine. What's that? That is the what's it shop. Okay, gas station's this way. Alright, punch it. Best Star Wars is that series that has bald French captain. No. Look, I like Next Gen. It's fine. But the correct order is Deep Space Nine, followed by the original series, and then Next Gen. Yeah, you can say it's not, but you're wrong. Right, okay, let's get the whatnot. Pick this up, plug it in somewhere. There you are. Plug it in there. Right, fill her up, please, Daphne. Right, no. Actually, fill it up. There we go. Good times. New Hope is the best because Rogue One completed it. No, we didn't need Rogue One. We already knew that. Rogue One was moderately entertaining, but two things came out of Rogue One. Firstly, I can't remember any of the character names because they're all utterly unimportant. Secondly, it was more like, here's a tour of the entire galaxy, the movie. I'd be more interested in watching many Bothan spies dying, because Bothans are just annoying. Silly little dog people. Yeah. That said, what's it? Andor was quite good. Yeah. Andor was quite good, and The Mandalorian's got a really good theme tune. Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Strange New Worlds is pretty good too. No idea. I've no idea if Strange New Worlds is good, because I'm not watching it on principle. That principle is I am not paying another subscription. Get knotted. It's like Ted Lasso. I watched Ted Lasso series 1 and 2 because herself was a subscriber to the streaming service in question, but I refuse to pay for any more streaming services. Right, sell the correct stuff only, and that is the eggs. Right, open it. And off we go. Okay, right, sell. Click carefully. Done. All right. Oh, chicken feed. I don't want to pick that up now. I haven't got enough. I'm going to need room in the back for diseased meats. Okay. All right. Fine. Plug that in. All right. You know where I want to go? I want to go up there. All right. Let's go. We're not going to go. We're not going to go up the mountainside again. Although clearly, this leads in the right kind of direction to find the violence inherent in the system, and that's what I'm all about. I'm then all about exacting the violence on the system. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now, Johnny Hunter did say something about rabbits. Yep. But I don't feel like rabbits. I don't think you can make sausages out of them either. No, which is a crying shame. Bit gamey as well. It is a bit gamey. You're not wrong. I've had rabbit on multiple occasions. It is jolly gamey. Same as venison. Venison, jolly gamey is venison. This is a volcano. Yeah. Do they have bees? I don't know. One would hope. I don't know if it's in the brochure saying that a volcano is likely to be bee infested. Okay. All right. Today's a victory if we get another frame of bees, friend. I'm just putting that out there. If we encounter further flipping camera, if we encounter further bees, then I will be moderately. If we don't, I will be slightly. Right. Okay. Yeah. This is a bee-free zone. It's a bee-free zone. Right. What about wolves? I want some wolf from Gladiators. Alright, right. Why? Wolf from Gladiators seem veritably unhinged. Yep. Yeah, really did. Do you want to ask this dude about rabbits? Oh, not really. Go on. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Hello, sir and or madam. I'm Hunt. You need wild meat. Oh, do you? He needs 8 wild meat. Okay, right. I hope you take it in installments, because I can't get 8 in the boot of the car. By the time I've got 4, I'll be completely honest with you. It's not so great. Season 3 of Picard has been fantastic so far. It has, up until flipping Data came back again. Did we do this last week? Let's not do Star Trek again. We did Star Trek last week. Yeah. Wait. We're waiting for some more emergent conversation. I will decide what's emergent when it emerges. Nude has been a member for 34 months with 2B or not 2B. Very good. Very good. Well done. Yeah, that's top weasel. Kevin O has chucked $20 in the bucket. Thank you very much. Diseased meats. I'd say parasite ridden. I think you can say that parasites and disease are, I mean, they're not actual synonyms, but I think in terms of the sense employed there, I think you can say that there's some synonym type behaviour going on. Just saying, just putting it out there. Have I killed all the animals? No, surely not. Surely not. Well, where the flipping heck are they then? Huh? I don't know. Alright, well, we'll find them. And when we do, we will excommunicate them. Yeah. And bees as well. There should be bees. If bees do not propagate, then they should be everywhere. You shouldn't have to spend all day for 3 days straight rummaging around going, find me a solitary beehive in these 12 billion flipping trees. I'm just saying. Which is the best game hunting game? I've not really played them because it's not my cup of tea. But Hunter Call of the Wilds, the environments in that are spectacular. The behaviour of the animals is very good. The amount of boredom involved is tremendous. And what else? Yeah, the whole hunting mechanic is well done in a game design sense. I'm not a sport hunter. It is not something that I subscribe to, and yet I can recognise when something's well executed. And Hunter Call of the Wild, yeah. Kevin stuck 5 in a bucket with hashtag yuck. I'm not entirely sure what that's responding to. Parasites, possibly, but which is reasonable. Yeah, the Jeff cam's not in a good place, is it? No. Oh well, that's not why people are watching. So you say. Right. Deer back there. By the road was a deer. Okay, hang on. Best hunting game. The original Red Dead. Oh, Red Dead's a good shout. Yeah. I mean, I didn't play as much as I could have in terms of Red Dead. But I played some. Yeah. No, he's gone again. It's that one that was around last night. He's gone, oh, flipping heck, it's that loony in the RTV Max 6000. And he's packing heat and looking for wildlife to stalk. Right. Wolfgang says, I don't like it when you kill the wolves. That video game Wolves, Wolfgang. It'll be alright. Plus, apparently, there's a quest involved and that'll probably pay me money. So, needs must. Yeah. And this is Circle of Life plus Man, the game. The Circle of Life minus Man, and everything just frolics merrily and occasionally tears each other's throats out. Plus Man, they still trollop around and tear each other's throats out and then get shot by Man. Or stuck in a box. And that's really the difference. That's the two variants of the Circle of Life right there. Good. Yeah, that's all you need to look. That's it. That's all your nature education in one hit there. I could be a teacher. And And, wait, no. In fact, I was a teacher for a little while. I was a piano teacher. Not quite the same thing. I taught people who didn't know how to play the piano how to play the piano as badly as I did. And that was good. I'll tell you, it was a very nice part-time job for a 17-year-old. Right, there we go. Beginners. You see, beginners. You teach beginners a few beginner things, and they go, oh, I'm less of a beginner now. You kind of go, yeah, I can't teach you anymore. Right, where are we going? Bees. Show me the bees or bears. Bees, bears, Battlestar Galactica. That's what I'm interested in. Come on. Yeah. I paraphrase there, you see. That's a reference. Some of you are going to get it. That's a reference. You go, oh, that's a very clever reference he made there. And I go, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Right. The story in Red Dwarf is fantastic. No, it's not. There we go. The origin story is fine. But after that point, no, it's not. Yeah. It's right up there with T. Anything else? Probably Python. Oh, yeah. T and Python. And Queen. T, Python, and Queen. But it lives in the same heap. Does Red Dwarf. Which is, yeah, it was fine. But stop it. There you go. That's that. Overdone, overused, played out. Don't need any more of it. Pack it in. Get a grip. There you go. There you go. See, Career Insincere. Have I ever played the BSG the board game? Yes, I have. And let me tell you, if I don't have to play it again, I'll be quite happy with that. Now, that's not the full story. First few times you play it, you go, this is great. And you're having a lovely time where you're all yelling frack at each other and toaster. Frack and toaster are all the things you're yelling all the ruddy time. Toaster and fracking toaster and variants thereon. Yeah, you're a microwave. Well, you're a fridge freezer. All of that kind of capering with linguistics. 6 hours later the game finishes and you kind of go, well, it felt inevitable that we were going to lose there. And there you go. Oh, you said Red Dead, not Red Dwarf. Oh, I see. Well, evidently I misread it and it triggered me. And I went off on some kind of apoplectic Red Dwarf whatnot. Oh, is there stuff I can have by the lake? Please don't deep six your car. Alright, I won't. I might deep one it. I don't think it is 6 fathoms deep. Right. Okay. Well, day 2's going well so far, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've spent all day earning nothing. But no, the Battlestar Galactica board game takes too long to set up. And it takes too long to play. And it is just... And it's ridiculously difficult to come out on top as the humans. Especially when everybody starts turning into a fracking toaster later on. You just kind of go, oh, I'm over it. Yeah, well and truly over it. Double A truck, bear, right, okay, gun, right, let's go. Dun 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 dun. Sight lines, oh fire. Hey, he's had enough. Well, that's just well. I've got to reload. I've only got what? Now, have I got 12 shells remaining or only 6? Is that what you're going to be asking yourself? No. I think I've got 12 shells remaining. No, I don't mean only 6. I mean 18. I was adding 2 to go. Right. I did buy some gas. That's true, Michael. I have made some accomplishment. Meanwhile, we've got another bear. Come with me. Show me your things. Thank you. Right. Okay. Put that in there. Don't sell the meat. You've got to take it to Herne the Hunter. Okay. Right. Yeah. And that. Right. One more kill. And we are out of the killing business until I realise that it's the only thing that makes any money at all in a cost-effective fashion. Sure. Oh, I need to buy some chicken feed. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. All right. Could you stack, please? Honestly, just come on. Come on. It went green. I saw it flash green. I saw it flash green. I saw it flash green. It flashed green. I saw it flash green. Do it. Hold on. It did it again. Oh, I can put it on top of there. Great. Okay. Fine. Yeah, no, I'm sure the bees like living in meat-soaked flipping bee trays. You don't know that they don't. I don't. That's true. Right. Are there any danglers here? We are surrounded by the right kinds of trees. Hold on. Quick dangle scan. Ticket to Ride is a great game. There are better games available than Ticket to Ride. Yeah, you'll be saying Carcassonne next, and I'll just go, oh, just spare me. Carcassonne's so dull. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. I don't think everything's rubbish, incidentally. Just so you know. Just so you're aware. No. I genuinely think some things are good. But yeah, no. Fundamentally, no. Ticket to Ride, it's fine. It's fine, but it's no more fun and adventurous than Catan, and Catan's fine. But there are so many more better games, so many games what are better out there. That I mean, Catan's just a bit. Although Catan does have the negotiation phase, and I do love a negotiation phase. And people who play against me or with me in board games on a regular basis, they often change their minds when they go, has it got a negotiation phase? And I go, yeah. They go, all right, maybe not. Because perhaps I enjoy the negotiation phase a little too much. However, I do enjoy a negotiation phase. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in there is always a deal. There's always a deal to be had, even if that deal only comes. That herself used to describe it as me playing using Jedi mind tricks on people, because I'd explain why it was in their best interests to the nth degree that they would just break and go, yeah, all right, no, fine, okay, fine, no, yes, I'll do it. But frequently, I'd just batter them down, because that's my kind of fun. I don't cheat. I don't need to cheat. I don't need to cheat. I mean, it was a dreadful cheat when I was a teenager, but these days, don't need to cheat. Although, cheating at Trivial Pursuit at Christmas was great fun. Didn't cheat by checking in on questions. I got all the questions right. I just expedited the completion of the game, myself and my junior associate, by awarding ourselves pieces of pie that we hadn't had. We'd answered loads of questions correctly, but we hadn't necessarily earned the pieces of pie. But that's the problem with Trivial Pursuit, is it takes hours and hours and hours and hours, and you lose the will to live. And invariably, you get to the point where you're just going to go, can someone just end this? Is someone going to win or what? And so I came up with new rules where we threw the board away. Yeah. And all you have to do is correctly answer. You only get one go. You get one question at a time, and so you have to do one of each topic correctly, and you win the game. And then you stay on, and you have to continue answering questions. But now they're picked by everybody else. You get one wrong, you lose your cheese. So you've got to maintain your streak. Oh yeah, it worked super. I think that's the chap I've got to talk to the rancher. Let's see if he's jolly. Right. Hello, madam. Sorry. See if she's jolly. Hello. No. Goodbye. Fine. Well, that's gone well. Yeah. Right. Chicken feed. Chicken feed. Otherwise, if I don't get chicken feed, I'll be making chicken sausages. Fair. Right. Hold on. Where are we? Let's go down to General Store, which is southwest. Okay. southwest. That's just over that mountain rise. Okay, punch it, Chewie. Yeah, we want to get there before it closes. I reckon good air. I reckon it probably closes about 8. Okay, get up there, get up there, get up there, get down there, get down there. Alright. Drive it like you hate it. I'm doing. Come on! Oh yeah, the smoker really adds. It's like watching the red arrows at work. It's definitely advanced. Are we still going southwest? More or less, give or take. Whoop, trees. Yeah. Doesn't steer too well. We're here. Okay, good. Right, handbrake. Good. Kevin. So you picked 2 segments out of the bag when you were supposed to grab one? No, not even. No. Basically, we just helped ourselves to pieces. People were busy watching and pontificating about, what could the answer be? And we'd be going, just grab one of those pink ones, would you? And that worked. I wasn't expecting it to work. I was expecting to get caught, and yet it didn't. Right, 1 times bag o' wheat. Go to the cart, hit the checkout. You know, like they do at a shop. Okay. There you go. Yeah, good. Talking of cheated, what's your favourite kind of scam? I don't have a favourite kind of scam. I think scamming is wrong. Duh. I think murder's bad. No, I think scamming is wrong because it is preying on people who are not your equal, and that's it's wrong and bad, and it's just not. You know, it's deception, preying on the innocent. It's why I don't like the stuff that Sacha Baron Cohen does, because as much as his targets are. I got nothing, no problem with Sacha Baron Cohen, but I don't like the stuff that he does because he is preying on people who have no reason to expect that that they're being set up, and they're just being set up to look foolish. And even though I think the targets he goes after are perfectly reasonable targets. I do think that that people have a reasonable right to expect to not be ridiculed on camera. I see it. Shooter, right. Pop it. Eat this, Bambi! Well, that was rather disgustingly easy, wasn't it? Yeah. Do you want to chop it up now? I'll come back for it. The boot's full. The boot is full. You're not wrong. No, I think we do it now. Right. Right, now we plonk this in the road. That way I won't miss it. Also, gravel adds flavour. Okay, all right. Yep. There you go. Do I look football or soccer, and which do you think is tougher to play? You're in the USA. Now, if you're talking video games, both. Video games, I like both. I think there are plenty of merits to both. When you talk about the real sport, I prefer football rather than soccer. Soccer can be very exciting, but the way that the league system is organised is just corrupt. It's just wrong. Have you got the most money? Yeah. Right, well, you're going to win everything. The end. That's it. Yeah. Where did the bag of grain go? Where did the bag of grain go? Where did that... What do you mean? Oh, it's there. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I pressed the wrong button and threw it on the floor. Inadvertently. All right, close that. Is that a chicken trapped back there? Yeah, with an egg. Okay. Well, that's good. Good it's keeping himself company. Right, fill up the feeder. There you go, kids. Have some food. How's the egg kept? There were more eggs here this morning. Don't look at me, Gov. I'm doing my business, and it's all happening. How you doing for water? 5.3. Okay, cool. I'll top you up anyway. There we go. There you go. Splishy splashy. Good. Right. There you go. No, I prefer American football, and it's because, I mean, the thing is, soccer is much better to watch live because it is genuinely exciting. When there's something on the line, it can be very, very exciting and edge of your seat stuff. However, American football is much better at spectacle. The spectacle in American football is tremendous. Big plays are genuinely big, and that can be a one-off offensive play, or it can be a big hit, or anything along those lines. And that's why watching highlights is the way to watch it. You watch Barry Sanders flipping highlight reel, you'll be like, this is just, I can watch this dude do his thing all day. Or a terrific offensive lineman, or watching Lawrence Taylor or whatever. Watch Reggie White or Lawrence Taylor doing their highlight reel stuff. You kind of go, this is just the greatest thing I've ever seen. Because now, having played both, they require, and rugby as well. The difference in fitness is noticeable. So rugby is a stamina and power. Rugby, because you don't get much downtime. You look at the team in the second half. With the 10 minutes into the second half of a rugby match, and they all look absolutely knackered, but they're going to carry on anyway, because you give a heck of a lot of effort a lot of the time. Now, that's not to say that football players don't, soccer players rather don't, except that they get more downtime in the sense of they can take a breather when the ball's at the other end of the field. Rugby, it's all, but then again, I played as a forward, so you are always on, and playing as a forward that's your big lads role, and so it's big lads kind of just trundling around, while those tiddly little 3/4 try and burst through the line, and then you just take them down. Now, American football is a very different ask. It's because you do get downtime. But then when you come in, you're expected to explode for 10 seconds at a time. And then you get a bit of downtime. And then you explode for 10 seconds at a time. So that kind of rapid fire approach is draining in a very different way. Yeah. Are there any danglers on my property? Well, I'll do a tour of the property when we get back. I'm going to go and fill up with fuel again, because obviously... and then we're going to go out to the Jolly Hunter, see if I can find any more wildlife along the way. Ideally a bear. That would be super. Right, whiz it around. Do you reckon that wheel's going begging? Do you reckon anyone's claimed it? Because I could probably flog that and get a £5. Right, it puts the hose in the cart. There we go. Right, there we are. Put that in there. And engage. So there we go. Like high impact training. Yeah, the high intensity impact training. Yeah. Very, very similar to that. And people go, oh, you're sissy wearing armour. And you kind of go, no. Because the armour in American football is a weapon. It's not defensive. It's a weapon. If nobody wore armour in American football, you wouldn't need to be wearing armour. Because you wouldn't lead with your head, because you'd get to make precisely one tackle of that kind. But it allows for bigger tackles as well. And the fact that you've got some defence, it helps. Not a lot, but it does. Rugby, rugby's not more violent than American football. American football's definitely more violent because you hit people head on while running at full tilt. In rugby, you're just trying to stop them. You're not trying to. You're not feeling immortal because you're wearing a suit of armour at the same time, and therefore I say, dear, right, okay. Well, I'll do you for the meat. Come here. Don't you run off. Come back here. Right, there we go. Wait. Now, and open fire. No. Put bullets in gun. Putting bullets in gun. He's still there. Okay. Do you reckon we clipped him? I doubt it. And that was a hit. And so was that. Right. Okay. Yeah. It's not a contact sport. It's a collision sport. Very good. Yes. Whereas with rugby, you only have to see a couple of seasons ago in the American football, they were talking about college teams suddenly learning how to do rugby tackling. They kind of go, Brilliant. Because as every young man, or no, as every grown man in the United Kingdom will tell you, they can't run if you take their legs away. Which is what you were taught on the rugby pitch every week. In fact, plenty of women play rugby as well, so they will know it too. They can't run if you take their legs away. No. And that basically means if you wrap your arms around their legs, they are running no further. And it's entirely true. You try to tackle someone round the waist, they still going. I know because, I mean, during my rugby playing days, I didn't score very often as a forward. But when I did, it was usually with half a dozen players dangling off the back of me. Because none of them had me by the legs, and I was going, oh, I can carry the lot of you. I'm only going a few metres. It'll be fine. Look at all of this meat. I hope this dude's going to pay me well, because I could sell this at the shop and do really well. Right, I don't have a lot of shots left, so if I do encounter a bear, I need to make each shot count. Exactly what we tell our under-11s. It's a tradition. I think it's written on the back of the pound coin. If you take their legs away, they can't run. Right, it's got a picture of Boris Johnson doing that. So there you go. Yeah, only a few meters. Yeah, good. So the difference in sport. I mean, football is all about football is speed and agility and stamina. They're all very, very stamina heavy sports. Hang on. I see you. Come here. Done. Good. Oh, he's having a little roll. Check out my physics. Sorry, Wolfgang. I'll desist in harming any more wolves. But look, I've turned them into video game meat chunks. See, it was never real. It was never a thing. He's just video game meat chunks now. There we are. Right, I'll leave them there for the way back because the boot's full. Right. Here we are. Boris Johnson was a shoulder charge specialist. I suspect quite strongly that if you were to actually play Boris Johnson at rugby, it would fold like a wet paper bag. Much like he did with everything else. Yeah, I went there. Right, okay, let's go. Hello, Gov. I've killed predators. Give me a shooter. Boom shakalaka, I've got a big shooter. Nice. Alright, Gov, I've got some meat. Nimble rabbits. Yeah, sure. I've got some meat. Bring wild meat to the hunter's hut. I have done. Where do you want it? Where? Andrew has been a member for 13 months. If we need a new topic of conversation, can I check the origin of the name aluminium? Ha 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 ha. No. Right. Okay. There we go. Find and catch rabbit. I'd sooner not. Let's give him my new shooter. Uses the same. It's universal bullets. That's nice. Can I have a scope? Hang on. I see a rabbit. I see it. Scope's rubbish though. Right. Where is it? There you go. Right. From downtown. No. I had you. Oh. And in the noggin. Yes. Yeah, Iron Sight Mafia there. Okay, right. I pulled my revolver there just in case he tried it. Okay, pick this up. Bring wild meat to the hunter. I'll just go and dangle this under his nose. Hello, I've got a little bit of meat for you. What do you want me to do with this? There. Are you not satisfied? I've brought the meats. Oh, okay, right. He does. He wants it lumping at his feet like he's some kind of Viking warlord. Okay, fine. Here you go. Meat. Yeah. I'm going to encase him in meat, which I suspect is rather what he's after. Okay, right. Meat. More meat for the meat god. Yes. I'm working on it. Right. There you go. Meat. Right. Good. Yeah. I hope he's going to give me 600 quid. Right. That's an oddly specific. Meat. Oddly specific number. Yeah, it is. Keep going. Right, okay, yep. Meat. Yep. I want to balance meat on his head. All right, well, try harder. Don't wiggle quite so much. Okay, all right. Whoop. Okay, right. Gently does it. Place the meat. It places the meat on its head. Ah, he's transcendental. You can't. Well, if he's transcendental, you can't. No? Okay, fair enough. Please yourselves. Booyah! 200 quid. That's not so bad. Good job, mate. Yeah, lovely one. I'll go out and see if I can find some bunnies. But I'm not gonna invest much time in it. I'll be honest. Right? I've done bears. I've done wolves. I've done a rabbit, which I suspect are only spawning now. That you mentioned that rabbits exist. Let's pick up my wolfy treats here. All right, there you go. Get in the boot. We'll go flog them, and then I shall buy some concrete mix. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because then we can extract what little honey we already have. Nice honey. Double O Trucking. Hockey is more dangerous than football. I don't know. No, yeah, there we go. That's the right answer. I don't know. You'd have to compare injury reports. I mean, certainly, but being hit into plexiglass versus, I mean, you don't tend to have direct head-on hits. You tend to get shoulder charging into the wall. But yeah, hockey's definitely violent. Yeah. There's a hunter glued to his chair. I don't know. And yes, bruv. Right, okay, come on to the shop. I've got 5 lumps of meats assorted. Right. And I want concrete, and I probably want some metal as well, but I don't know how much. But mostly, all right. I want the good stuff. You know, I want the good. I've got 300 quid. That's not so bad. Sell the wild meat. Yes. And nothing else. Okay. Concrete. I don't know if they sell it here. Incidentally, whoever it was earlier on saying I should buy a goat, I concur. However, I'm not entirely sure what I would do with a goat at the moment, and therefore I think you can milk them in this, I think. But at the moment, it will cost me too much to keep them on, because I think you're still going to need to feed them. Yeah, no, you're going to want the hardware store. Roger that. It's only 1:30. Oh, the day is open to us. We'll go to the hardware store. We will buy... I should have bought some more bullets. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's drive this way. Because then we can look into his mad staring eyes the entire time. Look, he's just eyeballing you. Disapprovingly. Am I even going the right way? At this point, I don't really care. Look at it. I'm into it. It's not that much fun, though, is it? No. I had hoped it would be more fun than this, but it's not. Right. Head to the hardware store. Due north. Righto. Here we go. And due north. Tree. Alright, keep your eyes open for bees. Hey! We need them. Matthew has chucked a tenner in the bucket. Thank you, Matthew. It's Passover, so I'm cooking. I'll catch this VOD, but I wanted to say hi. Hi, Matthew. Happy Passover. I hope you're having a splendid time. I'm not entirely sure that Passover is all about having a splendid time. I'm sure it can be more or less enjoyable, though, so let's hope it tilts towards the more enjoyable Passovers that you might be enjoying. There you go. And then the camera does its thing. We end up in a tree. Oh, no, we end up tumbling down a cliff. Well, that's also good. And still sticking the landing. Great. Where's the hardware shop? Oh, it'll be around. Yeah, where are we? So you're now going northwestish. Okie dokie. Right. The fuel could last a little longer in this as well. Now, I mean, the fuel's inexpensive, and that's fine. In terms of the amount it costs you in money to get around the place. Hello there, Mr. Bear. Did I leave you here earlier? I think I did, didn't I? There you go. Come with me if you want to be sold. Super. He's fresh as a daisy too. Freshly skinned. You would have thought the bees would have been at him. Ah, you could have thought it, but I bet it didn't. Okay. Yeah. Also, bees aren't renowned for being cadaver scavengers. No. Hang on. Aren't we near where I found the original bees? I think I might well be. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, let's do a little bit of a slower poke around the area, so we can find some more. Just sit in there, would you? There you are. Right. Okay. Have a quick eyeball. You know what would be good? What's that? Binoculars. Binoculars would be nice. Right. We'll have a look up this dirt road. Sweet as nuts. Yeah. No, the price of fuel is fine compared to how long it runs, to how long it lasts. All it needs to do is cost a bit more, last a bit longer. I reckon. With my balancing face on. Let's have a look. What are you seeing? Naught but trees and a sandy road. Okay. Trees and sand. Sand and trees. Trees in the sand, in the trees in the sand. Yeah. It's a colossal disappointment. Yeah. No bees for you. Okay, right, well, stuff the bees. Let's get to the hardware store. Right. Did you see Wolfgang's donation? No, I don't think I did. Oh, there we go. Wolfgang has chucked 20 crowns in the bucket. Thank you, Wolfgang. You never called out my membership. Yes, I did. You said you didn't like it when I killed the wolves, and I said that they were... when I said they were video game wolves, and it was only out of necessity. I said that. That was the thing I said with my face. That happened. That's fact. I didn't imagine it. Neither am I attempting to gaslight you. Anyway, if I omitted something else, my apologies, and double apologies for it costing you some crowns to try and point that out, even though there was nothing to point out. Oh my goodness me, we're tying each other in knots. Right. Hardware store. It's here. Yeah, I know, I'm looking at it. Okay, fine. Right, round the back. Yeah. Here we go. Look out for bees. I'd hide them here, near the shop. No, you know what you need? What? You need a bin. If you can find a bin, you'll find bees. And if not bees, you'll find wasps. Because it's their natural habitat. Okay. Looking for bees in the trees. And the trees in the sand. Yeah. It's a song. Many people have heard it. Right. Okay. Concrete bag, 5 kilo. Add to cart. Right. Add to cart. Yeah. That's 10 kilos. I can maths. I think that's as much as I need. Alright, let's just buy that for now, so I'm not buying stuff that I don't need. Thank you for your purchase. You're welcome. Now, I know I need some metal as well, but I can't recall how much. So we'll be back another time to figure that out. Oh, come on, it'll sit on top of the B frame. It won't. Why not? Why can't I keep my B frames in a little folder in the glove box? Alright, put it down there. Alright. I'll come back for it. I'm going to the shop to sell his meats. Is Ron Bongo's making a comeback? It's unlikely because he's dead. Alright. If, however, you mean destroy your Bongo bear, well, it'd be rude not to. Shooter? Yeah. And pow! Pow! Uh-oh. Pow! Crumbs. It did not go down from the first couple of pows there. Oh, look at him, poor little fella. He's not that little. No, but look at him. But not how many months? Oh, okay. 15. There we are. Wolfgang's been a member for 15 long months. I apologise, Wolfie. It clearly means a lot to you. So yes, I apologise for not filling in all the details straight away. I'm not doing a month thing this week. I'm very variable in terms of if I decide that there's a running joke week to week, and this week there isn't one. Right, the game is the running joke. Right, yeah, go on. There. No, wait. And there. Yes! Right, good. More meat. Good. And spin around. Double A trucking. Hockey or football has a higher concussion rate. Okay. Than what? One of those two have a higher concussion rate. Okay. You're losing me here, people. I feel like... Okay. Good. Right. I'm quite happy to read statements for money. That's something I'm very happy to do. Did you just run over my meats? Oh, come on, it will go in there. I've seen it flash green twice now. Come on. Come on. There you go. Sit. Right. There you go. Do not drive over the meat. That's a valuable crop. I grew it in a bunker. Right. Okay. Yep. And put it on the floor. Right. Move that one. Right. This is not as easy as I'm making it look, you know. Oh no, it's a little bit more tricky. Right. If you rotate that, it should fit just fine. But I want it right up against the back corner, so I've got a good space. There you go. And look, I quite like this free placement system, but right now what I'm begging for is just to press I and open up an inventory grid that I can slap stuff in. Alright? Yeah. Because it's not... With Farm Sim, for all its faults, all you do is you just sling it in the back and tie it down. And maybe you've got it balanced. Maybe you haven't, but it sits there when you're done. Right, back to the general, which is... There's another bear. Oh, tripping over them now. I'm not sure I've got the bullets for this. Hang on. 4. That should be enough. Right. Use his postal van for cover. He's clocked us. Down in 2. Right, I'll be back for you later. I'm going to need more bullets. Pete's chucked £2 in a bucket, saying read this for money. No, Pete, I won't. I'm not cheap. Right. Wait, map. Right, good. Right, yeah. Let's go south. Okay. Do you want to follow the road? Not really. I like going off-road. I've got an off-road vehicle after all. But there we are. Yeah. Okay, well, in terms of bears, there's a deer. I can't be bothered with it. Plus, I've only got 2 bullets left, so, you know, I might need some self-defense at some point. That's the burger place. Yes. Which means I now need to go follow the road. Okay. Smooth. Put it on the front seat. I know, you would think it would go on. I'll try it when we're at the shop, but I genuinely don't think it does. I don't think it front seats. If it did, then everything would be glamorous and marvellous. Because I mean, and the footwell. You know, I could... Where's my concrete? You left it at the hardware store. That's why we're here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Don't sell the essentials. Evening. Hang on. What was that? That's a record. I couldn't care less. Unless I can sell it. Right. No, if you collect the records, then you can play a merry tune on the jukebox. Yeah. Is the tune any good? No. Well, no then. Bullets, please. Right. How many would Zer like? Some. 24. Yep, that'll do. Right. Good. Check it out. Thank you. I may be back for more another time. Oh, tell you what else. Yes, sir. Give me another chicken. I'll take it. Or do I want a chicken generator? Oh, I've got the money for a chicken generator. I'll tell you what. I'll have a chicken today. Thank you. I'll have a yellow one. Yeah, yellow ones go faster. I might be back for a chicken generator another day. Right. Where's my chicken? Oh, yeah, of course, they run around the back, don't they? There we go. Right, come here. Get in the boot of the car. And I hope you don't mind it, sharing it with some concrete, because we're going there next. Actually, let's see if we can put you in the passenger seat. Come on. Oh, and you're enormous when you're there as well. What about sat as a hood ornament? It's not happening. On the roof rack? No. I think these are opportunities wasted. You know, even if you're doing a sensible farm simulator, I think you should still allow your chicken to ride shotgun. What's that down there? Did I leave? Oh, yeah, I said bullets. Oh, okay. Well, pick them up. Right. I don't see why they would make you leave your bullets on the floor. So you can't rob the place. Oh, yeah, I suppose. North, Miss Test Marker. Okay. Right, let's go. Well, you have gone literally north. Yeah. Alright, okay, good, yeah. Watch out for trees. I can't really. The camera's busy doing a flipping backspin. Yeah, someone just rolled green on the spinner, and now I'm trying to put my left foot on it. Okay. Alright, yeah, good. Would it kill you to show me a bee? Just one. I just need some more beehives. Maybe after I've extracted the first beehive, it will go, I see you're interested in bees. Here, let me dangle some at you. And you go, thank you. That would be lovely. Right, where are we going? This way. What's that? That's a random signpost. Does it say beware of bees? Let's have a look. Open for public hunting. Well, that's fortunate, but I've been publicly hunting already. In fact, I've been pulling over in the middle of the road, offing the wildlife, while other drivers just look at me. They go, he's doing God's work. Assuming God had a Winchester. Right, let's back it up. Right. Do 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 do. Right. Give me my concrete, punk. And then not concrete. There's a comma in there. Right. Chicken, guard the concrete. Okay, you'll be at your new home soon with the other ladies. I hope you all get on. Yeah, okay, there we are. Right, we're away. I've accomplished, friends. I finished a mission. I've got a bigger shooter. I've got more bullets for it. It feels like we're going places. What do you want to do? More or less west, but quite a bit south at the same time. Okay. Double A Trucking with another tenner. Keep up the great work. Just got done driving 620 miles today. I miss Wood, your last donation. It was a question. Do I think that there's a higher chance of concussion in hockey or football? I've no idea. I am not a medical professional, and therefore I wouldn't necessarily want to speculate. All I will say is that concussion's bad. Yeah, concussions. No one should be going, oh, I'm way more concussed than you are. You kind of go, well, you've basically just said you're more stupid than I am. You know, you've damaged your cerebellum to a greater level than I have. Congratulations, you must be so proud. Yeah, so no, concussion's bad, and eventually concussions will be the reason that these sports no longer exist, which is a shame. But at the same time, concussion's bad, and it's young people. We kill off healthy young people who are in the primes of their lives by encouraging them to run into one another at high speed or skate. Don't even think it there, Steve McQueen chicken. No, you sit. Enjoy your new home. Where are you? I saw you. Yeah. Eyeballing the gate. Clear off. Come here. All right. You over here. That's it. Cooler. Here we go. And close it. Good. Right, now, with this concrete, I should be able to make some progress on this bad, but I only need 10. All right. And then I need 6 metal. And I can extract honey from bee things. And if that doesn't make you excited, I don't know what will, but I tell you, it's got me all a quiver. So that's what we'll do next. 6 metal is all that is required to finish that. I've got the money. And we'll do an egg delivery in the morning. We'll go get the metal. We'll finish it. We'll scrape the honey off. We'll go sell the honey. And then we'll go, where's the bees? I need some bees. And that'll be what tomorrow is all about. Groovy. Meanwhile, this is what I've been doing at night. I've been going, all right, have a log. Yeah. Feed it into the machine. I'll turn it on. All right, there you go. And feed it in the machine. Feed it in the machine. Right, and then I put them in there. I brought loads of logs for future log requiring projects. Yeah, just keep feeding the beast. You press the wrong button. You pick the machine up. It's all gone wrong. In all the ways it could have gone wrong there, it has. Okay, well, let's set it back up again. I'm working on it, but there's stuff in the way now. Put that there. All right, pick up your fuel tank. Put that there. No, pick up your fuel tank. And put that there. Right, pick up your log. And this time, don't left click. It doesn't want you to left click. You may be tempted to left click, but don't. Nothing good will come of it. There you go, put those in there. Oh, planky, plank, plank, plank. It was a skiing injury that seriously injured Michael Schumacher. This is true. Yeah. I'm not certain. I mean, you could say that that's just an extreme sport injury. It's like saying, Christopher Reeves was killed by, eventually, his injury he sustained while horse riding finished him off. But, these are things that are knowingly dangerous in the first place, rather than team sports. I mean, obviously, strapping yourself to a 200-mile-an-hour car and then not knowing how to drive, or driving in incredibly unsafe environs like rain, or with Emmanuel Ocon on the track. No, go for a different one. Lance Stroll, there you go. That's an unsafe environment. Yeah, it really is. Jump the gate, there you go. That way the chickens can't get out. Ha 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 ha, chickens! Yeah, what you going to do? Nothing! That's what you're going to do. Right, who needs a basket? Yeah, they're magnetic eggs. Pick it up. Yep, pick that up. Oh, I found that egg that I misplaced earlier. Hang on, I found it. It's down here. Don't land on it. That would not go well for the egg. No, it's balanced in such a way that its strength is maximised. Right. How much metal did you say you needed? 6, I think, wasn't it? Or was it 4? Or was it 6? Pick up the poo. Picking up the poo. Right. Good. Poo removed. There's another egg. Hang on. There's a chicken sausage in there. What's your problem? Yeah, that's a dead one. Why? I think the newcomer must have had a moment of offence. Right. Well, there you go. Right, pick it up. Right. Chicken sausage is on the menu again, lads. Right, there you go. I'll go and get to work on it in a moment, but I want that egg. Why did it die? I don't know, chickens die. Not straight after I just bought one. That's just mean. It's like the game goes, you think you're actually getting somewhere. Think again. Right, now, where did I think it's in here. Chicken sausage machine. Do. Yeah. Ding. Right, get this right. If you get it wrong, if you get this bit wrong, you can't make sausages. I know. Right, no, you don't put it in there like that. I know, but it's very easy to get it. Oh, there we go. E, put it in. There. Right, press E to use. Mincy, mince. The circle of life. It's like making sausage. Right, there you go. Right, and release. Now you pick up the pot. You pick up the pot, not the product. Pretty sure this is the right way around. If you pick up the product, you can't put it in the sausage machine. Put it in. All right, okay, good. All right, put that back where it is. Install. Right, and then watch how the sausages are made. Crank it out one time. Boom shakalaka. It's chicken sausage. This goes for good money. Does it go for as much as a chicken? No. If it did, I'd just go out and buy a bunch of chickens, sausage them, and then rinse repeat. Right. Okay, right. We've got a healthy good of actual farming goods going on here. Yeah. And we're now going to go and we're going to cash them in for the big bucks. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is the last, incidentally, for those of you wondering, this is the last one of these. I won't be doing another one. So if there's anything you'd like me to explore, then say the word. I haven't got any money, so I can't explore much, but I'll explore what I can. But it's rather too difficult to make a sustainable farming business off the get-go. No, I mean, I haven't helped myself by routinely selling all of the bits and pieces that I need. Have I got a goat yet? They're too expensive. The goats are too pricey for me to chance one. It will wipe out my budget. Morning. And then I won't be able to do anything else. I'll have to go hunting for the remainder of the time. So it's just not worth doing. Right, so eggs, yeah. Chicken, sausage, raw, 1. Right, 36 quid. Right, that's your chicken end product there. They go for 50 quid a time, which means you're going to need to get 3 eggs out of a chicken and then sausage it before you've made any money. I mean, I even tried smoking the sausage by putting it next to the bee smoker, but no, it didn't make much of a difference. So, you know, there's your cautionary tale. Now, are we going to make a chicken? Do we want to do the chicken generator? And then just not sell any more eggs and assume they're all fertilised. Gonna need another means of getting some income. Well, we're about to enter the bee era. So you say. Yeah, let's do it. Give me a chicken generator. Check it out. Good. Buy some more chicken feed? Yeah, might as well since I'm here. Alright. Alright. Check it out. And then go spend the rest on metal. Pigs, dream on. I would do, but I mean, I've got to build a compound for them. I could stick them in with the chickens. I think that'll probably work. But I've got to feed them something. Right? And I expect that their feed is going to be even more expensive than the chickens. And that there will be a similar cost scenario that I've got going on with these accursed chickens, whereby you have to get some pig generate. This is a big flipping cockerel we've got going on here. Yeah, I suspect you need to breed some pigs before they actually pay for themselves. Now, if I was doing any arable work that would lead to the kind of byproducts that would let the pigs self-feed or anything like that, then sure, I could get behind it. But as it stands, they're just going to bankrupt me, and then I'll have dead pigs, then I'll turn them into sausage. And I've already made sausage. It doesn't feel like there's a new gameplay development waiting to happen there. Whereas, chicken generation, can you feed the chickens to the pigs? You can, because pigs will eat anything. Which is why you should always be wary of a man who keeps pigs. Errol. Right, there you go. That's another reference, that one. And you're going to go, oh, that's a good reference, that one. He's not even made a direct quote there. He's just made an oblique reference. Right, there you go. Good. Open this. Right, open that. Yeah. Slap this in there. Feed the feeder. Bush. You know what I think just happened there? What? I think you wasted some feed. I think I did. But they're full up at least. How's your water situation? Dandy. Great. Nobody is to die. Flipping chickens. Right, metal time. Don't flip the car. We need the car where it is. Yeah. There we go. Good. Good to see people recognising the reference there. But, I mean, how could you not? It's a fine line, well delivered. Right, we'll get the metal. We'll come back. We'll install the metal. We'll scrape the honey. And then we will search our own property for bees. Just in case that's how they decided to do it. But we didn't get the original bee batch from our own property hardware store. It's straight on, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Get out of my way. You're starting to think that Stegs was Jeff all along. Jeff, no, it doesn't sound anything like Stegs. And he spends a lot more time sleeping. Right. I'm treating this bear like my bank account. Sorry about that. That was a bit. That was a bit unnecessarily grisly. Huh? Huh? No? Come on. Let's please yourselves. Right. Let's get in here and buy something. Okay. Right. What do you want? Metal. Yeah. Metal plates. 10. It's 100 quid. I can read. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. That's a lot. Well, planks. They sell planks for 4 quid a pop. Yes. That's not good. It's not, is it? No. So presumably they buy them for less than that, which means that if I wanted to just make some money out of plankitude, it's really not going to be worth my while. No. Fine. Then, then let's consider that. Right. You see, now you're all chucking bear puns in. Yeah. Okay, right. Come here. Just give me this. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Right, okay. This is going to be a transformative bee moment. Because it means that our one set of bees that we've got... Now, this, of course, everything becomes slightly better if by draining this particular bee plate of honey, whatever it's called, cell. This cell of bees, if we drain it of honey, if it maintains the queen and the remainder of the colony on there, then it's fine, because it means I know I don't need to go out and replenish it after a single scraping, which is what I'm hoping happens. Because if I have to go and find it after a single scraping, then it becomes no flipping good to anyone at all, because I can't find any ruddy bees. And sure, I may have missed 1 or 2 danglers on my journeys today, but I don't think I have. Bees are too Spartan. Right, get installed. Yeah, boy! Right. Okay, we're there. Would I do an ATS series? I've done one. Go watch it. It's about 25 episodes long. It's really good. It's ancient, but it's really good. Right, you grab this. Yeah. It's filled with bees. Open that. Yep. And then put it in. Yep. And then what? Close it up. And then what? I don't know. Well, what happens now? I don't know. Okay. So what are we waiting for? Do I need a jar? I think you probably do. There's a little tap at the bottom. Yeah, if I turn it on, I think I'm just going to spew honey all over the floor. Maybe play Dredge next. I have done. I've played it. It's good. But it's very, 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 very repetitive. So that's not what I'm playing next. I've played it for about 5 hours. I had a good time. But there is a hell of a lot of rinse and repeat. And so it doesn't make for a great video series. Because unless you heavily edit it, right? Unless you heavily edit down. On day 14, I came across this. It was scary. On day 62, this happened. It was scary. And then I bought a new outboard motor. I'm not dissing Dredge. It's really good. But it doesn't lend itself to enough stories to make for an entertaining series. Yeah. Is a return to Mongolia on cards? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Later this year. We're going to be returning to Mongolia with the Adventures of Destroy All and his merry whatevers. Why don't you go to the hardware store, see if there is a honey storage bucket. Subnautica's up next. Yeah. Yeah. Very repetitive, and this one isn't. Animal, I think I pointed it out already. This is the last one of these. Because it's very repetitive. Yeah. And I need something that has a little bit more variety about it. And this ain't it. Yeah. Yeah, to keep up. Right. Right. Animals, tools, farming. Farming tools, animal tools. Farming animal tools. What do I need a cooler for? That's a water thing. Milk can, no. Water tank, no. An ovoscope. That's to check if your chickens are starting to chicken. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm going to assume they're all chickening at this point. Composter, yeah, terrific. Bell pepper seeds. I mean, this is great. All the seed action, fabulous. But the equipment to actually do it, horrendously expensive. Horrendously. Yeah. So, no, hardware store then, I guess. I could put it in a bucket. I've got a spare bucket, as it happens. Aren't most games repetitive? Yeah, but they have story attached to them. And the games that I enjoy doing the most, they have an emergent story that is one of my own creation that goes along with it. Rather than, I mean, Dredge has got a story that goes along with it, but it's a proscribed story. So no, prescribed, not proscribed. Beg your pardon. And as such, look. It's a very, very, very repetitive game, right? You need only watch 10 minutes of it to kind of go, oh, okay, I've got a feel for this. What are you going to do now? I'm going to do that enough so that I can go and buy a new one of those. And next, Fellow Me Lads said that there's a mystery of danger. Oh, okay. I've encountered the mystery of danger. What did it involve doing? Fishing something up. It was scary. Oh, okay, right, good. Now what? I'm going to do that again. And then I'm going to upgrade my outboard motor. Right. Yes, Jeff, shut up. What do you got? 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 No, it's none of these. It's not, is it? Well, okay. Well, what am I going to put? If I turn the honey thing on, all that's going to happen is the honey's going to fall all over the floor. Maybe I should buy a spare jerry can and stick it in that. Yeah. Is there like a jarrery? Don't think so. Yeah. Drivable lawnmower. Sounds like fun. £1,000. Good, I've got 60 quid. Yeah. No. Compact cooker. I wonder. Can't afford it. Oh, yeah. If I were to cook the sausage, would I make more money from it? Science pointer, I reckon, probably. No, there doesn't seem to be a dedicated honey storage device. Oh, no. Yeah. I've only got to catch one rabbit to take to Fellow Me Lads, and I already sold it. Oops. Yeah. Small bucket. Well, I've got a bucket. Yeah. Yeah. There's a pot. I'm pretty sure it's not a pot. Was it a barrel? If I get a barrel off this one thing, that's going to be about 1,000 quid's worth of honey. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. There we go. Oh well, I'm gonna try the bucket. I'm also going to try, if the bucket doesn't fit under there, I'm just going to turn the tap on and see what happens. Maybe it auto-generates jars or similar. What? Shush. And don't headbutt the keyboard. Just because you're feeling all flipping, give me my food. Yeah. I think I prefer Farm Sim to this. I think anybody who doesn't prefer Farm Sim to this has got a screw loose. Farm Sim is wonderful. And this is not quite as good. Yeah, right. Okay, we're here. Okay, I've got nothing in the boots. Right, talk to me. Right, put in, turn on. Well, it's happening. Whatever's happening is happening. Open. Can't open while it's turned on, presumably. Okay. Yep. Yep. What do you want from me? You could look at the instructions. I will do when it feels like it's finished doing its thing. Well, actually, turn it off. Turn off. Right. Open it up. Still 100% on that. Okay. Turn on. I've no idea. Did he purr? Yeah, he's purring his head off at the moment because he's quite comfortable. Right. Maybe a watched beehive doesn't. Maybe. Let's go and manually scrutinise these trees. Which ones? These ones. Okay. Yeah, I can go and get a smoker should I need to. Don't fall asleep on my arm in an adorable way. They'll hate that. Right. Noni has chucked 440 rupees into the bucket. Thank you, Noni. You've been a member for 16 months and 19 days, which is oddly specific. Oddly specific. Thank you, Noni. I appreciate that. Oh, it's a log. All right, well, pick it up. We'll take it with us. We're going to take it back to the heap. But I am still looking for bees. So, you know, this is a workout. Yes, this is a well. I think you can only demolish it, though. Because you have the option to build a well. And you kind of go, well, there's one here already. No, it's the wrong kind of everything. Oh, is it? Yeah, wrong kind of everything. What we got there? So, Mr. the Deer. Hello, Mr. the Deer. Oh, super. Yeah. No bees, though. No, bees, not so much. What's that in US dollars? Probably about $20-ish, I think. Alternatively, take it to Google and ask. But the relative spending power of dollars to rupees is significant. $20 gets you a heck of a lot more. Let's say it is, for the sake of argument, that it's that 20 rupees is 40 US dollars. 20 US dollars gets you a lot more than 20 US dollars gets you a lot more in India than it does in the US. So the relative spending power is very much different. Yeah. Right. Have you finished doing whatever you're doing? No, it's still whizzing around in a circle. I hope you can hear it. It's doing laps. I'm not sure what the end result there will be, but hopefully it will be positive. We're going to run out this way this time and see what we can come across. Anyway, as I was saying, that rabbit that I killed earlier on and sold, that might have been the only rabbit. Oh, on which note, I should probably reload and what have you. Yeah. There you go. It's about $5.38. But everything is relative in local currency. And yeah, local currency buys local things. The most telling one that I've come across historically is going from the UK to Norway, because the price of stuff in Norway is eye-watering. It is so expensive. UK to Germany, UK to France, UK to anywhere sort of mainland Europe-ish. Pretty similar. It's a bit cheaper in Greece. Well, the taxation is applied differently in Greece and in Italy and in France and in Germany and everywhere else in mainland Europe. But the difference for everything, Norway is ridiculous. Denmark's pretty expensive, particularly items that have VAT applied. Sweden, fairly expensive, but Norway's just off the hook, baby. Off the hook in terms of how much. Anyway, that's the same everywhere. But I mean, I haven't been to Norway in 10 years, so it's probably different from now. So there you are. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The bees are experiencing about 600 Gs of centrifuge. They'll be fine. They'll come out of it feeling a bit giddy, but otherwise going, right, what's next? Flaming heck, someone's run off with all our honey. Okay, well, I better go and make some more. If they all die, I'm going to be very sad. Well, no, let's temper that a little bit. If they all die, I'll be like, well, I can't be bothered with bees. I wonder if anybody wants to buy a beehive. Because it's a heck of a lot of faff. Oh, boy. Have you done yet? Nope. Oi, Rooster, have you had any lady chicken action? I'm just asking. Yeah, I know. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, but you're a rooster, so, you know, you go for your life, mate. Right, there's an egg. Yeah. Is it a healthy egg? I could buy an of meter, buying any money. So I'm not going to. Let's put it there. Just scrutinise it. No idea. Ladies, sit on it. If it needs sitting on, park yourselves. All right, it's important. Dr. Gompen has chucked 200 Norwegian crowns into the bucket. Thank you very much. Is my fee for the last couple of hours. Enjoy about 8 overpriced coffees. Also, can confirm my country is really expensive. Yes, it is. But you see, the benefit you get there is when you leave your country, you kind of go, crikey, everything's quite cheap here by comparison. And that's the benefit. Norwegians abroad. Unnecessary amounts of spending power. Anyway, thank you for the donate. Much appreciated. Right. Okay. Good. You used to smuggle booze into Norway. Now that sounds, you know, dangerous and exciting and sexy as far as careers go. But from where did you smuggle it? If you say Sweden or Finland, it doesn't count. No. Because given the lack of yes, Jeff. Given the lack of massive border control between Nordic countries, I would imagine that's just saying I drove over the border once and had some booze in the back. Chuck the egg in the water and see if it floats. It's a witch. The old methods, they still ring true. Anything? It says just open, no, and turn off. Okay, well, just leave it going then. I'm going to put a bucket there for safekeeping. Right. Can I empty it? I'd like to empty the bucket, please. I'm not so sure as you can. Well, I've got a big bucket that I'm just carrying around with me. Yeah. It costs $17 to $20 in American for a Big Mac meal, one person. Okay, but that varies state to state as well, though. So I don't know if that's expensive or not at the moment. But that is it. There are state-based variances. Right, there you go. Right. Yeah, look, I'll do everything. Hang on. There's another egg. Right, put it with that one. Oi, rooster, are you getting jiggy with it or what? Please do. That's why I bought you. Do all the jigging. Obviously, I don't force you to do this, but I certainly put you in close proximity with those members of the opposite chickenry that you might find to be appealing. Oh, it's still spinning away. Right, turn it off. The ideal would be that at 50% it gives me a jar of honey and a 50% board with bee still on it. Nope, still 100%. What else do you want me to do how long does this take? Flippin' heck. Just scrape it off. Oh dear. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take the halftime show here and what time is it? It's 8:30 in the evening and I'll leave you looking at the spinner. And I'm going to leave it where it says turn off. Oh yes. And that way you can see when it turns back on. Yeah. That'll be exciting, won't it? Well, it better be. I'm going to go feed the cat. Right, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Amuse yourselves, get yourselves another drink, and I'll be back presently. Press this button. Jeff, stop grumbling. We're going now. This is high quality entertainment. Thank you, Tim. I return to your screens once again. I will disable the Jeffrey cam. Jeffrey cam disabled. I've incarcerated him downstairs. He's not thrilled about the idea, but he's just going to have to get over it. Just going to have to get over it. Yeah, there we go. Right, so what you're telling me is a watched bee spinner doesn't spin bees. Something's happening in there, but I've no idea what. And there we go. I'm going to go get in my tent because I'm getting soggy. It's going to make my flannel shirt all moist. Right, go to sleep. Go to sleep. There we go. Right, there we go. It is 9 degrees in Bristol. I'll need a barrel to put the honey in. Are you certain about that, Chris? I'll look it up. But let's do the weather first. Minus 1.1 and clear in Tampere, Finland. 16.4 in Perth, Australia, in the wee small hours of Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to you, Andrew. Heading for 23 centigrade today with clouds and such. 10 centigrade and mostly cloudy in Kildare. In Ratlam in India, it is 2:40 a.m. It's 23 centigrade with a high of 35 during the day. That's not a nice temperature to sleep in. Ruddy Nora. Southeast London had clear skies and was sunny today. Put a bucket under it. I don't think that's going to work, but I'll give it a try. 7 degrees and mostly cloudy in sunny Ottawa. It's 6 centigrade, cloudy at midnight in Timișoara, in Romania. Yeah, that's the only bit I need to remember, the SH. I haven't got an empty bucket. You don't appear to be able to empty a bucket on demand. I should be able to just go, oh yeah! Or in fact, hold on, wait, I've got just the device for this. Close that. Right, grab this. Yep, grab. Right, put it on the top like this, and then fire and hole. No, wait, that was unimpressive. Fire. Bitterly disappointed. Bitterly disappointed. Pings me, but not a bucket. Well, okay, fair enough. And then it is 6 in lovely Norwich. Lovely, there being a new use of the word I'd not previously come across. 5 degrees in mostly Bardic and mostly Bardic in Ottawa. Birmingham, 9 centigrade, clear skies. Winds of a bit and some pressure going on there as well. And for my next trick, we will be talking about something else, which is, oh crikey, loads of you have jumped in. All right, okay, get a wriggle on. 7 Celsius and sunny in Fargo, North Dakota, which is a bad thing as all the snow we have is melting away too fast. There's nowhere for the water to go, so North Dakota is underwater at the moment. It is dry, cool, clear, and a dark evening with a gentle breeze. 9 degrees in Nottingham. In De Vac in Holland, it is currently 8 degrees Celsius and calm. 44 Fahrenheit in Indiana. 6 degrees in Houston in Essex. 21 centigrade in Los Angeles. In Glasgow, it's 10 Celsius, cloudy and dark, with some wind. 2 degrees in the Arctic Circle in Norway. Happy Easter, thank you, Borg. Feels like 43 Fahrenheit in Buffalo, New York, with heavy cloud cover. 8 and clear in Leiden, in the lands of Nether. Brussels, it's 9 Celsius and cloudy, and it's dark wherever animal is as well, which is Housted. 7 Celsius and cloudy in Penistone in Yorkshire. 8 Celsius and cloudy in mid-Cornwall. 79 Fahrenheit and cloudy in Jacksonville, Florida. Scrap doing honey. We'll see. 13 Celsius in northwest Virginia. Ottawa is 6 degrees and sunny. Wait for it. 12 Celsius, which is 54 Fahrenheit in CDA Can't disco, Arthur. In Idaho, and partly cloud. 51 Fahrenheit, which is about 10 degrees northwest of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. No tornado warnings this week, thankfully. 9 degrees in Oldham. We've seen the sun 2 days on the trot. Proves global warming must be a thing after all. 43 Fahrenheit and rainy in Charlotte, North Carolina. 12 centigrade in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales. In Karlsruhe in southwest Germany, it's 8 Celsius. Mixed weather, like it's April. 14 Celsius in La Nucia in España. It is 5 Celsius and all clear. Night skies in Benlus in Denmark. Malaga, it's 22 during the day, slightly windy today. 8 Celsius, partly cloudy in Plymouth in Devon. 9 Celsius and cloudy in Stourport on the 7. 8 degrees and clear in Machynlleth tonight. Been a lovely day on the Welsh coast. Cold there, Mag, says someone with words. 6 degrees and raining in St. Gallen in Switzerland. +1 in Sundbyberg. The sun has been shining, now it's dark. 49 Fahrenheit, scattered showers in Gloucester, Virginia. 69 degrees and moist in Tallahassee, Florida. Wait for it, hang on. 3 degrees centigrade in Cricklade in Wiltshire with no rain. 9 degrees, feels like 6. Winds, 11 and something. Humidity, whatever. Visibility, pollen, pollution, all of that stuff. Torpoint, Cornwall. Too much detail from Torpoint. It's a glorious 60 Fahrenheit, which is 15 centigrade in Minneapolis. And the snow is starting to melt. 14 Fahrenheit in Indiana, USA. 20 Celsius or 70 Fahrenheit. Pink moon tonight in Omaha. You missed an A there, in Nebraska. 19 Celsius and a bit drippy at 11 p.m. outside Durban, South Africa. You're due 28 Celsius and thunderstorms for Easter. So it's going to be humid then. That's what you're telling me. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from you there, Lemon Balm. A wiki says the barrel, added at the same time, is used to collect the honey. Right, good. Thank you, Phil. 12 degrees Celsius in Turin, in Italy. Clear but windy. Happy Easter, everybody. Argen's in Italy today. Oh, okay. Nice one, Argent. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Yeah. Do I have to craft a barrel? I probably could. I got planks for days. 4 Celsius and cloudy in Budapest, in Hungary. 50 Fahrenheit, raining and windy in McKenna, Washington. In Atlanta, we went from a lovely 26 Celsius yesterday. That's nice. To cold and wet 7 today. That's not nice. 8 Celsius in Nottingham. 2 and dark in Västerås in Sweden. 4 Celsius and cold wind and showers in Pilsen. Copenhagen in Denmark is 7 degrees right now. Wait for it. And it is. This is the World Weather Report. I do this every week. Which is why people are just they're not questioning it. They're literally just putting in the weather. I do the World Weather Report where you are on a weekly basis. Feel free to get involved if that's the sort of thing you feel like getting involved in. Mixed but dry enough to mow in Albany, Oregon. Hey! This is true. It was same here. It was cold, but it hadn't rained for a couple of days, so I got the mower out yesterday, which was good. I'll just do the weather where I am. Hold on. Wait. Yep, here we are. It's currently 5 degrees Celsius. Overnight, very little, zero chance of rain overnight. Bit cloudy though. Tomorrow it's going to be a glorious 15 degrees and sunny with a gentle breeze. I shall get me out in the garden while I'm roasting a chicken. Any update on the Colonel Convention? Not at present, Pete. If you are a fail brigadist, go and have a watch of Reduced. I go into more detail in Reduced on Colonel Con or Fail Con. We haven't yet decided on the nomenclature involved. Right, let's do a quick hammer time just to see if I can make barrels. I don't think I can. I don't recall having seen them, but it's the kind of thing that you never know. You might be able to make. There's a well. Yes. Tables, troughs, a wall lamp. Yeah, I could make a wall lamp. I think I probably should. Yeah, I think I probably should. I've got some leftover metal. All right, let's make a wall lamp, and that way I won't have to use my. Yeah, if you stick it up here, you'll be able to see what you're doing at night. Terrific. All right, grab some of these. Yep, slap them in there. Yep, put them back in here. Yep, grab the metal. Yep, put it in here. Yep, put it on the floor. Yep, right, cool. Sense of accomplishment. But we didn't see a barrel. I didn't go through the whole thing, but I'm prepared to admit barrel's probably from the shop. Where did we get to? Ailesund, or Ailesund in Norway. It's 6 degrees and clear. 48 and cloudy in East Tennessee. Lime Bay, it's 8 Celsius and very humid. Wait. 13 degrees Celsius in Salisbury, South Australia. Heading for an overcast 17 today. And again, because I don't go to the hardware store often, it's straight on. Right, yeah, there we go. And then next, it's 9 degrees, heavy overcast and very moist in Richmond, British Columbia, in Canada. 1 barrel will make 75 honey jars. Yeah, I think you're wasting your time at this point. I think I've been wasting my time all along. But we do it for the journey, not the destination. The destination is rarely as interesting as the journey hath been. You better sell barrels here. Are you open? Yes, you are. All right. 23 might be uncomfortable, but you're firmly in your blanket, says Noni. Well, yes, there's a lot of what you're used to. I appreciate that. Right. Come on. You've got containers of every kind here. Barrel. Don't make me go to the other shop. It's going to make me go to the other shop. We've got a milk can. That's pretty much a barrel. No. It's not though, is it? No. Right, we're going up the other shop then. Fine. If that's the way you want to play it, then we'll play it that way. Fair enough. Do I ever brush up on my pronunciation of the city names in their native language? Not really. It's mostly ones that I'm already aware of or that I'm corrected on. If people are particular, because otherwise I will be classically lazy English and just anglicise everything. Whoops. Where I actually know the language, or at least the pronunciation rules for a language, as I do German and French, and obviously that gives me a little bit in Belgium and the Netherlands and Luxembourg and Austria and Switzerland and right, then I have a bit of an advantage, and I will take a swing at pronouncing it slightly more correctly than just doing a franglais on it. I mean, franglais is quite amusing, but at the same time, if you can get it right, you should. Budapest, because I had a friend who came from Romania and corrected me. So that one's just sits in my brain box, going right. Okay, I'll do that now. Turin would be Torino in Italian. It would. I'm quite happy for people to put things in their native spelling rather than anglicising them. Just be prepared for me making a dog's dinner of it. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Barrel. Speak to me. And it better not be too expensive, otherwise I'm going to have to go and harvest the bear. Right. All. Okay. Wait for it. I could miss it, you see. That's a thing that happens sometimes. There we go. Barrel. 18 quid. Bargain. Okay. Checkouts. This had better make a ton of money. I mean, a ton. That's not a barrel. That's a tiny little... That's a novelty barrel. That's rubbish. Anyway, as long as it gets the honey, I'm all good. Right, which way are you going? Same way as usual. The wrong way. Okay. Right. Yeah. Hoppa. There we go. Welsh. No, I need to spend time with Welsh. No, and it's something that, you know, if I'm bored and happen to be in the right place at the right time and do a Welsh pronunciation guide often enough for it to sink in, then I'll be okay. But other than that, that's a keg. I was thinking keg, but I know kegs can be quite large as well from my bar days. A cask, a mini cask, I think is where I'd probably end up. A hobbit barrel. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. Yeah. No Cooper's going to look at that and go, oh, yeah, there's some of my finest work. They're going to go, no, I'll knock this out in an afternoon for the kiddie winkies. Right, there we go. Yeah, what do you fill it with? Scrumpy. Right, here we go. Let's go. Oh, look, it's offering itself up. Get in there. There is honey in that barrel. Si, senor. Okay, now turn it off. Open it up. How much have you drained? 51%. Right. Ow. What? Did you just sting me? Yeah. Smoke 'em. Okay. Right. Give me. Pick it up. Right. Right. Give him a smoking. Smoke it. There we go. There we go. Right. Yeah. Okay. Press E to turn. I don't need to press E to turn on. I'm already turned on. There you go. Grab it. Alright, stick it back in the hutch. Big brain move. Right, close that. Yeah, we've got some honey. Yeah, 0.7. Do you reckon they'll buy a subdivision? They might. Let's go find out. Okay, well, obviously we're keeping our eye open for more bees along the way. But just in case... Hang on, take the smoke. No, I'm leaving the smoke can here because that way I pretty much guarantee I'm gonna find a dangler. Yeah, if I took the ability to interact with the dangler, I wouldn't find one. But because I haven't brought my smoker with me, you can almost be certain that I'll run across one. Because that's how the world works. It likes to kick you in the plums at every opportunity. Right, off we trundle. Looks like one of those small draft beer kegs you could get for the bit. Yeah, like one of those little Heineken keg things. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm optimistic, but at the same time, I'm expecting nout. Oh, hold on. Just don't sell the barrel. Don't sell the barrel. What if I did sell the barrel? Well, then you'll need another barrel next time around. Remember, the barrel was 18 quid. Yeah. How much were the bees? The bees cost effectively nothing but time. Okay, leave it on the floor. There, right. Let us see. Hello? Honey? Huh? Huh? No? Oh, sorry, that's inappropriate. Okay. Right, over here and sell. Honey, times 7, 28 quid. So what you're telling me is I've made a tenner in honey there. Now the barrel's nowhere near full. But what we need to now do, fuel, thank you Robot Tom, is I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it because I suspect I will lose the barrel. I won't just be pouring it out into something else. Right, stick that there. What the next test is going to be, find out how the, yeah, you say fuel, we're actually on vapours. Oh, crumbs. Right, go in the best way possible, which is in a straight line. Is it? Yeah, it's this way. Well, it's this way. Is it? Yeah. Alright. Alright, go flat out. Don't hit anything. And then when we run out of fuel, as we surely will... There we go. There's the fuel gone. Oh, there's a wolf. It's worth money. Yeah, but we might be able to coast the rest of the way to the petrol station. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, you never know. What you're going to have to do, though, is make a really good manoeuvre when you get there. Still doing 32 whatever currency gauges in there, but we're going uphill. I am still going the right way, yeah? Ish. Okay, you know what you're going to need? Going to need a ruddy jerry can. Yeah. Okay, because can you push it? I don't know. Open the tailgate. Don't. No, you can flip it. Okay. Alright. I'm out of juice, mate. Do you fancy dropping me off at the petrol station? Don't just roll down a hill. That's rude. Makes me think that I'm frightening or some such. Right. Okay then. Right, where have I parked? About there. Okay, right, back to the farm. Wait for it. Go. I'll go shooter in hand just in case we encounter any. There's one. Right, he's coming right for me. Yeah. Boom! Oh, the Hunter Supreme. Obviously, I don't claim that because, you know, hunting's wrong and bad and what have you, but that was a good shot. And super. And also, if you're eating it, then hunting's fine. If you're not eating it, it's not fine. If you're just doing it for sport, no. Yes, that's wrong. Yeah, there you go. Nice Mark II Granada. I wouldn't mind it. I'd quite like a Cortina. You might go, yeah, you're joking. I go, no. But I don't. I would take the vinyl top off, put about 1.5 inch roof chop on it, stick a Dirty Great V8 in there, black out all the rear windows, obviously, and then kit it out with some more mod cons, because that would be a proper hood ride, and I'd be well up for that, but maybe not. Yeah. Where's the last one? It's there. Yeah. What's the betting I come across some bees on my way back to the farm? Oh, high. Yeah, it is. It's very high. Okay, in which case I should take a farm frame with me. Yes. Wasn't there a push button I discovered for the ATV on fence problem? I think there was, but I can't remember what it is. I might be F. Excuse me. Don't run over my meats. Yeah, okay. If money was no object, only one car, what would it be for life? I can't pick one. And the simple reason is that the car that the types of cars that I yearn for, woefully unsuited to the UK. Because I like big American muscle cars. My current hot favourite would be a 65 Lincoln Continental, which isn't even really a muscle car. It's got muscle pedigree, obviously, but it's not what you would normally say was a muscle car. Typically, though, I have a hankering for a Pontiac GTO 66, 67, 68, something around those eras, and it's just purely because I love the look of it. And obviously, when you slap a Dirty Great V8 in there, then things just got all that much better. But yeah, I'd want modern brakes, modern steering, modern aircon, modern electrics, modern this, modern that, modern the other. I'd be treated like a terrorist, basically, for what I would do to a classic car, because I've had one before. Not on a classic American. I had a 1968 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. And boy, oh boy, did that thing make me happy. Holy mackerel. Yeah, put a flipping great smile on my face. But was it reliable? No, it wasn't. The bees are propagating. Right, if you don't fully empty the bee frame, they will propagate. Right, let's get me jerry can. Right, pick it up. Let's go back to the car. There you go. 46 Chevy pickup. Nice. A TR7. I get why people like TR7s. I get why they like them, but it's not for me. A Capri. Yeah, I mean, well, a Capri's a British muscle car, and I was never taken by the shape of it. Never taken with the shape of it. Yeah. Also, don't they have firewall problems up front? Aren't they a little bit prone to setting the driver on fire? Just saying. But no, I wouldn't want a British muscle car anyway. I'd want an American one because they're cool. I've been looking at the new, because they made the new Charger and the new Challenger with right-hand drive, which made me go, oh ho 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 ho. Maybe one of those would float my boat. Nah. The new Charger doesn't look good. The new Challenger does. I mean, if you take the Hellcat variants, then yeah, obviously it's going to look great. But the standard ones, it's like I mean, why don't they just take the old design and run with that? Because the body shell was great. Now, obviously, modern safety standards, modern sizing, all of that kind of thing is a thing. But fundamentally, you can make whatever you like, look whatever you like, and more than that, you could put a flipping electric motor in it. I'm all for electric motors. I've got no problem with electric motors in the slightest. Give me something that looks like a muscle car, put an electric motor in it. But then, at the end of the day, if you're talking one car for life, that's woefully impractical. Woefully impractical. I mean, it just gets you from point A to point B. And yeah, obviously, I could rent a van when I needed something a bit more robust. But I think that's rather cheating the system. So I probably wouldn't go that way. Mr. Hedgebull has chucked a $5 in the bucket. Thank you, Mr. H. I forgot it was Saturday. I've been having that. I needed reminding of what day it was yesterday, so there you go. What have you missed? Oh, this and that. Nothing good. You'd have a Volvo P1800. Nice choice. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with the P1800. That's a very nice car. Right. And... No. Juice it. Alright, this is going to rinse the last of my money, which means I am going to need to go and do some hunting. Sadly. But at least now we have some honey production. Meagre though it may be, we have some. Means that I can give it an overnight on the spinner every so often, and things may occur. Right, pick that back up. Slap it back in the hole. There we go. And get out of here. Right, I left some meat on the road. Best place for it. Right. Yeah, no, I think you heard that Ford are going to reuse Capri on an EV model. They've done the same with the Mustang. And you kind of go, look, I'm sure it's a very nice car, but the one thing it isn't, for absolute certainty, it's not a Mustang. Looks nothing like a Mustang. It's a fat, flipping SUV. And also, why everything is moving towards looking like a fat SUV is beyond me. The homogenisation of car design is disgraceful. Maybe that's put it a little strongly. No, it's just showing a total lack of vision and imagination. And it's all down to the flaming... It's a combination of being down to the Qashqai and the Evoque as why everything is looking at ruddy same. And yeah, it's quite... I mean, the Tonka toy look is quite good. And certainly being a bit larger means that for hybrids and EVs, you can store more batteries in there. But the bigger you make the vehicle, the more battery you've got to use up just to move this flaming chassis in the first place and all the batteries. That's the thing. You burn through half your battery load just moving your fat load. Yeah. Not a Capri. You drive a Jag XJ. Nice. I'd probably go with a Jaguar Daimler 6.6. Yeah, I know, that's a proper old man's car, that is, but, I mean, it's a good-looking beast. I worked in... I did some work in Switzerland. Very briefly, I just like a week's work in Switzerland. And the PR lady I was working with, she had an old 6.6 in good condition. Not mint condition, but good condition. And flipping heck, it was comfortable and it sounded glorious. Is that a Mustang Mach-E? Yes, it is. Yep. Yeah, just... I'm sure it's a mighty fine car, but it sure as heck isn't a Mustang. No. It's the Mustang's supposed to be the... You know, it's the muscle car for the young people. It's accessible. It's easily gainable. It's democratic performance. And exciting and youthful and fun. And the Mach-E is something your mum would drive. Nothing against mums in the slightest, and certainly some mums drive nutcase cars, and therefore I retract the statement. Something that your dad would drive when he's taken a spin for being responsible. And oh no, combined with the solar panels on the roof, get terrific mileage. Basically cost me nothing. And of course it's Ford, so that's reliability you can depend on. All that kind of business. Yeah. Right. This lamp is so far underwhelming. Whelmy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's got a homely kind of nature to it. Better not be costing me anything to run. Yeah, let's install that. It's not going to work. Your petrol can's in the boot of the car. Yeah. Right, grab it. Yep. Okay. Stick it back in the whatnot. Sticking it in the whatnot. Okay, pick that up. And feed it into the mincing machine. Groovy. Always wanted a Lotus Elise. You could get one for a song. Lotus Elise. They're pretty cheap these days. I think a halfway decent second-hand one will only cost you about $7 or $8 grand. They're not very expensive at all. I'm driving a 2010 Nissan Murano at the moment. I probably won't drive it for very much longer. But that's what I've got right now. Only 250 of them sold in this country because it released at exactly the wrong time and nobody wanted it. So they sold very few of them. But it's got a 3.5 litre lump in it. It drinks petrol like there's no tomorrow. But my goodness me, it's jolly comfy. And when you put your foot down, it shifts a bit too, which is jolly nice. And it's ruddy enormous. Intimidates the heck out of everything else. It's about the same size as a Range Rover. Yeah. Why? Oh, glad you asked. It was cheap. That's why. Cost me $5 grand. Yeah. And it had done what, 90,000 miles, I think, at the time. Yeah. I own one of the bulky, ugly lumps. I do. And the reason for that, the reason that I have one, is because I think it's going to be the last chance you're going to get to own an enormous gas-guzzling SUV. 10 years from now, you won't be able to get them, and the price of the price of petrol will be such that even if you could, you wouldn't want one. And they sure as heck won't be manufacturing them anymore. So I bought one just so I can say I had one. Yeah. And also because it's quite rare and it's a good car and it was cheap. This is my methodology for buying cars. Is I buy something that was very expensive when it first came out, that for some reason is no longer desirable, and I'll have one of those for a bit. A car I had before that had a Volvo S60, top of the range one from 2005, and in its day it cost I think 27 grand new. I got it for 1,500 quid. With like 70,000 miles on it. And I went, why is it so cheap? He goes, just nobody wants it. I went, I'll take it. Fabulous car. Rubbish on the turning circle. No leg room in the back whatsoever, but very, very comfy. Yeah. Auto, yeah. I'm an automatic convert. The reason for being an automatic convert, yeah, you lose out on a bit of performance, and yeah, you lose out on fuel economy, and yeah, automatic gearboxes and variable transmissions and all of that kind of stuff can be a little bit dicey. But being stuck in traffic doesn't faze you in the slightest. So obviously, I've spent 30 years driving a manual. I've earned my time to drive an automatic guilt-free. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Petrol or diesel until you die. The market forces will put you out of that there, T-Bone. And the market forces in question will be electric cars drop to the point that that they make sense, right? That picking one up makes sense, and refueling them makes sense. Think about when unleaded petrol went away, right? People going, oh no, I see you'll always have leaded. Then leaded petrol disappeared in 5 years. It went from being the #1 seller at every petrol station to no longer present whatsoever. And the same thing will happen with petrol. It will become gradually a specialist purchase, and not everyone will be able to get hold of it. And one suspects that at the turn of the 20th century, in the 1910s, people were going, oh no, I'll never get one of them motor vehicles. I'll stick with my horse until the end of my time. It's the same kind of principle. Is right now you go like, they haven't got much range, charging them takes flipping ages, and they're chuffing expensive. Why would I get one? No, right now you're in early adopter land. It's the same people that bought mobile phones in phase one. Eventually they became indispensable, and we've all got them, apart from a few holdouts. But it's the same kind of principle. Once they reach the point at which you kind of go, yeah, that is really good, that is better than the alternative, then you'll pick one up, and that's okay. It's okay. No one's gonna hold you accountable. No one's gonna say, "Ah, I see you've gone back on what you said previously. That is now 100% full." Right, grab it, spin the spinner, call the shots. Honey will tie you up in a honey spinner. Close the hatch, go and get the tub out the back of the whatnot. There you go. Solar powered horse. Well, we might be back to horses before you know it. Yeah. Doink. Right. And activate. Now, what I want to know is how long. Now, the last one did 0.7, right? It says topping up. Right, hover there. When it reaches 1.5, we stop the machine. Stop the machine. There we go. Right, that should take it down to about 35 to 40% on the frame, if I've done my sums right. And I'm not far off, I don't think. 37. Boom! Right, smoke it. Yeah, okay. Get me smoker. Okay, smoke it. It's not that you get stung. It's mostly that it won't let you pick it up at all, and instead you just pull your ouchie face. Pick it up. Put it back in. Close the hatch. Close the whatnot. Well, they leave it open if you like. Right, that's now up to 1.6 in the tub. Okay. The other thing is if electricity prices go AWOL. Electricity prices, they're going to go through varying different stages of everything, I think. I think increasingly the regular domestics, your domestic accommodation will have built-in solar or thermal generation or whatever. But the big one, battery tech. Will putting multiple frames in the spinner split the bees? I've had multiple frames in there the whole time, I think. No, I took it out. Okay, well, in that case, get another one. There you go. Right, stick it in there. My expectation is no, but you never know. Right, 40% on the bees there, so we'll leave that being. Let's have a look at the chicken situation. They've had a couple of days. We must have a pregnancy egg kicking around somewhere. There's a lot of eggs. I imagine at least one of them has got a little chicklet in there. Unless the rooster's dead. No, here he is, look. Strutting around like he owns the place. Alright. Any of you fit? Look, there he goes. Interfering with the ladies. Hopefully in an appropriate way. Yeah. Okay. Get preggers, team. Come on. How's the water situation? Water's good. Food is lower than ideal. Half a tank of the fuel. So we're going out hunting. Right. Okay. Yeah. They'll never be good on the second-hand market as the battery loses oomph over time. Yes, that's true. But that's something that will be solved because it will have to be solved. And whether that's battery replacement services or a new form of battery tech that isn't fraught with the same fallibilities as what we're using right now, doesn't use the same rarity of material. It's been mooted that there's a graphene based battery that is in dev, as yet to manifest, because graphene comes with its own problems in terms of when it breaks down. Because it doesn't break down fully, it means that if it enters the food chain, you're going to have a Teflon type situation where they use it in everything and it gives everyone cancer. So yeah, that's not exactly the perfect scenario now, is it? But if they can figure out how to get the environmental problem sorted out, then graphene-based batteries, because they conduct so efficiently, would be the saviour that we're all waiting for. And equally, something that makes solar generation that much more efficient, and it's just about efficiency when it comes to weight and materials, is the thing that's going to make all the difference. It'll happen because there's market demand for it. Whoever comes up with a better battery is going to be a multi-billionaire in a matter of seconds. How many AA batteries does a Tesla take? I don't know, but the Tesla Cybertruck, right, is nearing production, and every time I see it, firstly I go, flipping heck, that's ugly, and secondly I go, no way is that going to pass safety tests, because all of those sharp angles on there are going to be lethal for pedestrians, and that's going to fail safety tests left, right and centre. Not to mention the fact that I'm fairly certain that there's a good reason other cars don't have actual pointy bits of triangles as part of their car design. It looks like a 6-year-old drew it, which, let's face it, I know we're talking about Elon. I don't get it. It doesn't look futuristic, it looks silly. But I'm sure some people will love it to bits, and fair play to them. They're wrong. But, right, okay, let's go do Matey Boy's bunny rabbit. But as I was saying earlier, I have a suspicion that that was a one-time only bunny and I killed it and sold it elsewhere, which was not what was being suggested. Keep your eyes open for danglers. Yeah. The pros to hydrogen as a potential fuel are at least as easy to manufacture. Yes, it does cause another greenhouse gas. True. But at least it's easy to manufacture. And swappable hydrogen fuel cells is a great system. It's a good idea. But what it will lead to is fuel cell subscriptions. I put money on it. The car manufacturers are desperate. Well, they've already conquered America when it comes to subscriptions for cars. They're making strong headway in the UK for the same thing, where you don't own your car outright anymore. You lease it and pay it off for a couple of years, lose a bunch of money in the process, then lease another one. Kind of go, who are the mugs paying for this? Oh yeah, but I want one of the newest cars. You kind of go, but you're shelling out a fortune. Is life not expensive enough for you already? None of these are good deals. The number of people I see running around in a new Defender, Land Rover, right? The new Defender is flipping glorious to look at. You kind of go, these people have watched the Judge Dredd movie, the first one with Stallone. And whoa, Macarena. That's not what I anticipated being there. Okay, well, fortunately there was a tree waiting for me. You know what's going to happen is I'm going to go rocketing down one of these slopes and I will bump into a tree that has a dangler on it. I haven't got my smokestack lightning with me. But it'll be alright. I'll make it work. In fact, I'm pretty sure I conquered the first bees without needing a massive amount of smokage. I think the experience you have in taking the slide out of the spinner suggests that it's not going to let you get the bees unless you smoke them. Yeah, right. Keep your eyes on for bunnies, bees, bears, anything else beginning with B. Okay, we're in the bunny zone. Yeah. Nothing so far. It would be better to keep your car for 15 to 20 years rather than buy a new one. Yes, it would. The difficulty, because I mean, this is what I do with cars, is I buy cars that are 15 to 20 years old, that were top of the range when they came out, that have just been discarded because the mileage is starting to get a bit high. No car, well, very few, let's say, cars built in the 21st century are going to flatline in terms of all of their components and the lump and the rest of it, without having passed 200,000 miles. Sure, your running costs go up a little bit more, but fundamentally, most cars are going to be capable of 200,000 miles, particularly if it's a diesel, or if it's, you know, if it's manufactured by a particularly reputable company with the right engine. And the engines are reused across so many different model lines that you can go, is this block any good? And he goes, yeah, this thing will run forever. You kind of go, sweet as a nuts, I'll have them. Right, wait for it. Where's the bunny? You killed it already. There must be more than one bunny. Give me another. Maybe if I have a word with him. I go, hello, I killed it. But you can't have it. Alright. How you doing? Hunt. Yeah. I need wild meat. Deal. Okay, right. He needs more dead stuff. Fine. That I can do. And if we happen across a bunny along the way, it'll be fine. Yep. You've got a diesel that's going to be hit by ULEZ. That's the ultra low emission zone. Yeah. Well, that's the other way that they'll force a conversion, is they'll make it so that it's going to cost you an absolute fortune to use it in the places you want to use it. Yeah. Wait for it. Yeah, no, I had a 3-year period when I lived and worked in Liverpool. I had a 3-year period there where I didn't own a car. Since the age of 19, I've owned a car every year, all the time. I've had a car on the go, constantly since I was 19. And before that, I'd nicked my mum's car. But I had 3 years in my early 30s living in Liverpool where I didn't have a car at all. And you get used to it. You get used to not having one, but you don't quite get used to the expense saving just seems to evaporate. You kind of go, I should be having more leftover money, surely. No, you just find something else to spend it on. But yeah, I use public transport all the time. You know, I'd walk up to the station to get to work, take the train, all of that stuff. And it was good. Yeah. But then I needed one for what I did next. You've got a car, but you haven't used it in 4 years. Sell the car. Right? Sell the car. And then if you need a car, because I thought about that before as well, is not having a car and then just renting one. You know, it's very expensive to rent a car, but it's a heck of a lot cheaper than having a car that just sits there looking at you with its face and using up road tax and flipping insurance the entire time and depreciating. And whatever's going wrong with it while you're not using it. Unless, of course, you've got a classic something or other that is sitting in mothballs, waiting to accumulate value. So you can go, ha 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 ha, a pristine example, apart from all the rubber that has been eaten. And the dust. Yep. Take an electric car on a long trip with a petrol Jenny on the back of it. Worse ideas. Hold on, bees! I told you I'd run into a tree with bees. I have. What's it doing on this flipping sapling? Doesn't matter. Right, collect the bees. Can't collect the bees. Oh no. Yeah, did I collect the bees? I collected, I think 0% it's saying. Hang on, put it down. 0%. Alright, no smoke, no bees. Okay, fine. Right. I found bees, everybody. Found bees. Now, I just need a nearby landmark. Can you not place a waypoint or similar? Right, okay, right here. Yeah. Place landmark. I can't place a landmark. Okay. Alright, leave the car. Bold. It's going to take me a lot longer to get home. Yes, but then you have the car as a landmark. Yeah. Landmark. Landmark. There must be a button. There must be. Input. Right. Move forward. Quest log. No. No. Whistle. No. Action wheel. No. Negative. Will that gameplay? No. Input. That's what we were just looking at. I think looking at it again isn't going to help you. Well, knickers. Take a screen grab. No, I mean, even a screen grab's not going to help by much. Because, you know, until you zoom... No, I'm going to leave the car. I'm going to run home. Yeah. Why don't you leave the car in a more visible space? No. I'll just keep looking over my shoulder while I'm running. We need to go due west. Right. Do not deviate from due west. Okay. Here we go. Saw a Radio Marston Road. Yeah. No, I'm going to go due west and I'm going to note the intersecting point on the road up to the farm. I will then place a log to go due east. Right. Look over your shoulder. Sounded like a doggo. What was that? Where? Shooter. Due east is back that way. Right? So it's up that slope and then it'll be left a little bit. Look for the car. You know what you should have done? Should have left the lights on. Yeah. No, the brake lights will be on. Okay, alright, okay, fine. Keep going west. Right. Where was that wolfy noise? Don't know. Okay. It did sound like a wolf though, didn't it? Right. But I am going to be packing my shooter now, because anything could happen. There could be trouble. Yeah. Right. Don't really want to run up this cliff. Okay, you're going to have to go round the cliff. This is going to throw you off your course a little. That's okay. You just go round the cliff on the way back, and then as soon as you can go due east, then you're good to go. I like it. Right. This is the farm track. Yep. Right. Chop something and leave a marker. I've got stuff down here already. I've got some chopped. It's just down there. There's your... Look, that's... How can you miss that? It's like a small-scale version of the mountain out of Close Encounters. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Shoot the car, it might stop. I'm liking how you're all working the problem here, gang. This is all good. No, coming up with alternate suggestions. You're doing a very good job. Very good job. Right. What am I here for? The smoker. Alright. How are the bees doing? Let's have a look. Alright. Have they propagated to frame 2? They have not. We knew that was a thing they didn't do already. But hey ho. Where is the smoker? It's here next to the bees. Right, okay. Trot on. Right. It doesn't let you trot at full speeds while you have the smoker in hand. That's a little bit disappointing. It's like a budget version of Death Stranding, but with ranching. I think you're being charitable there, Arjun. Please hit a tree on foot. Alright. There you go. Right, there we go. That's good. If it's on the bingo cards, happy to make it happen. Right, go to the end of the road of the track, turn right, and then when you get to the bend, go straight. No. I'm using my system. Merlin, I'm sure your idea is a good one, but I'm not doing it. We're going to go around this this cliff until I can go due east, and then I shall go due east, and then I was only there a couple of minutes ago, and therefore it should be easy to find. Should be easy to find. Right. Should be easy to find. Easy to find it should be. I am pretty much pointing in the right direction. It was just to the left of those two waypoints. And the car's up there and it's getting dark. Should be fine. And I'm smoking my face off. Right, let's put that on the floor. Turn it off. Pick it back up again. Right, there you go. That's better. Alright. There we go. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Do you take full damage if you jump off a cliff? Don't think so. I can't say I've tried it. Yeah. Double A saying, go through the wood to the bees with a smoker in hand. Or grandmother's house. It could be either. Yeah. If the wolf that made the noise previously comes back, then I'm going to have to put my smoky can down and then shoot the wolf before it bites my face off. So that could be exciting. Right, is it here? No, keep going. Okay, right. We're now in look for the car. Now, it will be obfuscated from the road. There's another one, look. Right there. Right there. Typical. You wait all this time to find one and you find two. And I've only got one thing in the back of the car. Right, we should be there. Is it not down here? Yeah. Is it not that one you said was another one? Wasn't that the one? Nope. That's another one. Check the map. You need to go north a bit, I think. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Might need to wait till it gets dark. And oh no, I found it. I found it. Right. Smoker down. Smoker down. Right. Turn it on. Pick it up. Smoke these bad boys. Yeah, get smoked. Right. Park it. Yeah. Frame. Yeah. Bees. Bees. Bees on a frame. Right. Si, senorita. Right, okay, grab that. Presumably this bee thing will regenerate as well, which will be even better. Right, put that on there. Keep the bees placated. Oh, yeah. Right, now, we've got to find our way back here, because there's another one. And when there are two, you know what that means? Probably more than two. And also, they appear to be on the kind of sapling size. There's the next one. Leave the smoker. Leave the smoker! Because it tips smoke out of it. Like that. See, look, you can see it from here with your face. Right, okay, good. Okay, right. Over here. Yeah. Yeah. Calm down, lads. Calm down. Chill out. Just relax. Right, put that about there. How do you rate your chances? I'll be honest, not brilliant. But, you know, needs must. Well, why don't you get the car? Yeah. Turn it on. Yeah. Drive the car next to the smoker. Yeah. Turn all the lights on this time, because now it's 10 to 6 in the evening. Run home again. I know it's not the quickest, but then you are guaranteed to find it. Right? And as much as you saw it just now, I think it's too subtle. You can come back with another frame. It's not worth chancing it, right? Get this experience correct. Okay, due west. Can I cut down the trees and build something? No, I need the saw table. You can't build anything out of logs only, unfortunately. But I think I've got a good handle on where I'm going. And it's not very far. It's not very far. This should be simple. This should be very simple. Should be very simple. Should be simple as you like. Is this the one I had to go around last time? It might well be. Okay, take a quick look over your shoulder. Just to the left of the two lozenges, and you've got a smoker and your car there, giving off every kind of signal known to man. So on your way back should be easy. There's the farm road. Yeah, I did. I've gone in a straight line this time. Okay, carry the current frame home. Might have worked, but equally, they might have become all lively when I was halfway home, and I'd have to leave it. And therefore, not chancing it, I think, is possibly wiser than chancing it in this case. You come with me. Right, off we go. Cross-country running simulator. Well, you all said how much you were enjoying the Big Ambish, and I spent all my time running around with a sack barrow in that. And in this one, I'm running around with various pieces of farm equipment. So you can't say that this is radically different. Yeah. Have to carry it in two hands like this. Otherwise, things... Yeah, things will happen. Anyway, between 3 frames of bees, given enough time to fully bee it up, then I think we're gonna be selling our first barrel of honey relatively quickly. And if I continue to be disciplined when extracting the honey from the frames and repropagating each frame, then I think we could be onto a tidy little earner. If we start getting some chickens pop out of those eggs, booyah! Yeah, why? Chicken sausage, my friend. Then I will buy a chicken sausage. What are you doing? Why have you dropped that on the floor? Also, why are you not certain you're going the right way? For reasons? Yeah, you need to be going north again. I don't know how you managed to get off course. Alright, well, slow it down. Get to the high ground. Alright, that way you won't have your legs chopped off. Right, we're more or less there. Yeah. And you're lost, aren't you? No, I'm not, because there's the smoker. Alright, bees. Nice to see you. Bees. Right, put them in a boot. Beautiful. Get the smoker. I've got it. Right, put the smoker in the boot. Yeah. Sweet as a nut. And get on in and get on out of here. Love it. I love the fact that the smoker is infinite as well. That makes me very happy. It makes me go, well, when you've got more money than sense in this game, what you want to have is a dozen smokers in the back of your car. Because that will just look tremendous. I'm betting that now I'm driving, I get lost on the way back. Oh, very high. Yeah. Okay, is that it? Is this it? It's up here in a bit, I think. Unless I've gone past it. You've gone past it. Right. Tree. Right, it's this way. Keep going this way till you find a road, then follow the road. Okay. Road. Follow the road. Going to follow the road. I reckon there's more bees up there, you know. I think we'll go in the morning. I think I've got 1, maybe 2 more empty frames. And we'll go up there and have a shufty. Right, okay. Park her on up. Point at the bees. Give me the bees. What do you mean 0%? What do you mean 0%? Your bees on them. You flipping better, Av. I have. No, there you go. You see, you can clearly see it's full of insectoids. Right, there you go. What are you? You can't tell because you got your lights on, and the titling, the The caption is in white text, and therefore you might struggle to make out what it says. That's at 100%. Right. What have you just done? I've thrown us on the floor. Why have you thrown it on the floor? I got stung by bees. Okay, right. Get the smoker. I can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah. Smoke the entire situation. Right, okay. Doesn't seem to be smoking, bruv. Yes, it is. You just can't see it. Turn your head torch off. Smoke everything. A lot. Alright, put it down nearby and let that continue doing the smoking for you. Grab this. Yeah. Put it in. Okay, that one is... Are you the one with 100? Yes, you are. Right, put that in here. Put in there. Right, there you go. Right, now everything else is fine. That's already up. It's already up to 4%. 2 more frames, friends. 2 more frames. Oh, yeah. That's another empty frame. It is. Okay, grab it. Put it in the boot. Yeah. I don't think we'll find any more. No, no, wait. Put this one in with the spinner. Just on the off chance that you spin some bees off and put them in. I think the likelihood of that is 0. But there's another frame. Right. Put it in there. But we haven't tried it, so we don't know. Okay, that said, now that I know that bees can continue to be useful, even after you've extracted some honey from them, then that fills me with a little bit more confidence about an industrial scale bee operation. Right, those 2 are empty. Those 2 are proper bee business. And there's a bee thing in there. Okay, now, you've got to turn it on. It is on. Right, okay. Don't let it go past 2.5. Off. Okay, open it up. Right. What's the frame at? It's at 37. Fine. Turn it off, turn it on. Right. Smoke them. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Okay. Just check. Just keep. There you go. Smoke them a bit. Yeah, I'm sure that's got them relaxed. Okay. Grab it out of here. Yeah. Put it back in there. And now we have 3 frames on the go and a pot of honey that is now a third full. Woot! Bedtime. Go on. Up it. I'm excited. Alright. But Bee Farm Simulator. Well, you know what? Bees have a rich history in kernel failure canon. And therefore, I'm rather liking that this is the proper bee experience that we're going through to get. Look at this. Oh no, it's because you're smoking the hell out of the bees. Stop smoking the hell out of the bees. Let them get propagating. Right. How are we looking, team? 40%, yeah. 8%, yeah. And 11%. Oh, and what about the one that was in there with the bees? Nothing. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Right, we'll stick that in the back there. But if I can fill all 5 of those, then I might not even need to be particularly cautious when it comes to being cautious. Right, count of chickens. 1. Very good. Okay, yeah. In here, quite a lot of chicken action going on in there at the moment. Let's move this bucket. All right. In fact, use the bucket to fill the water feeder. Okay, place that. How's the feed? They're out of feed. Oh, crap. Yeah. There's eggs all over the place. Yeah, I know that. Right, okay. We've got to go and get chicken feed. Stat. I don't think I've got the money for chicken feed. We've got to kill something and then get chicken feed. Pronto. They do not hold up to not being fed at all. They're chicken sausage in no time flat. Alright, okay. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Could sell those logs. It's not going to do it. I think a bag of chicken feed's like 30 quid or something ridiculous. Oh, where did I leave the bear? Also, I'm going the wrong way. Yes, you are. On both counts. Alright, okay, let's go. Handbrake turns are definitely the best thing. Take the smoker. Take the smoker. No, see, if I don't take the smoker, it pretty much guarantees that I'll find bees. we've seen that proved now as well. Alright. You need to find something to kill. I know. I mean, you can sell frames. I don't want to. There's the bear. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Okay, good. Right, skin it. Cool. Go. Put it in the boot of the flipping car. Let's go. We haven't got time for this. You could take it to Johnny Fellamy lad. He pays quite richly for dead stuff. Not now. We need it now. Otherwise my chickens will start dying. And as much as I find chicken sausage delight to make, that's not what we're about. Shop is down. Go, go, go. Sure you can afford chicken feed? Because it's synonymous with being cheap. Oh dear. I think I'm close to being able to afford chicken feed. I'm not even rising to that. Well, as much as I've already risen to it. Yeah, chicken feed isn't expensive, but I'm not 100% certain I've got enough. Right. Gone past it? No, you're going the right way. There's one day I did running back to the marathon chicken flipping bee hunt twice in one day. Right, there you go. Park it. Right, get out. Yeah, sell the stuff. Afternoon, morning, whatever. Buy my meats. Go meats. 15 quid a go. Good meat price. Sell it. Right, go to buy bags of wheat for 30 quid a go. Actually, I could afford it before, but it's fine. Now I've also got enough now to be able to afford. Let's buy 2. Right, that way you won't ever have a desperation moment where you go, run real quick. Of course, if all the chickens are dead now, then this is a moot point, but I don't think they will be. I think we'll be all right for a minute. All right, let's go. Don't tip it both into the trough, because if you do so, you'll waste one. Okay, right. Which way now? Usual way. I don't know what that is. It's down here, and then you wait for your little road, and you turn it. Yeah, I can't always find my little road. I wonder if I can put a sign out the front going, "You're home." That might actually be doable. Or even if you don't build it, you could have the blue glowy silhouette of, "It's here, numbskull." It's here, numbskull. Right, okay. Okay, right, now jump out. Right. Hammer time. Yep. What are we going for? We'll go with yeah, barn door. No, I don't think that's going to work for us. Do you know what would make sense? To put all of your farm stuff right by the road. You wouldn't have to go up top. That's true. A sign. A sign. There you go. This is not your land. Oh, come on. Nope. Then it's directly opposite the flipping mast thing. Scaffold. Oh, well. Alright, fine. At least for now we know. We've tried it and we know. Get in the car. Put your hammer away. Get in the car. Turn the engine on. Let's go. Right. Well, there's that then. Well, things we didn't know. Things we didn't know, but now we do know. Getting a bit low on petrol again. Flipping petrol in the RTV Max 6000 doesn't last very long at all. Hey ho. Right. Emergency food supply. Right, here we go. Gimme. Yeah. Jump. And top her up. Now. Bosh. Done. Any dead chickens? She's good. Yeah. And you're good. Yeah. Ricky the Rooster is good. Right. And Free Range Joan over here is also doing fine. Alright, no dead chickens at the current time. They've got food. They've got water. I'm not seeing any chicklets, which is what I want to be seeing. I want to be seeing small chickens. And you better not be gestating in real time. I want to see you gestating in an accelerated game-like fashion. I'll put your egg back in there for you, missus. I think you'll appreciate it. Yeah. It's a good number of eggs. They're £6 a pop, you know. I can make a couple of quid. Can I afford pigs yet? Nope, not even close. I've been spending all my money on everything. Yeah. All your money just disappears on everything. It's a crazy situation. Right, now we've got a spare bag of feed. This is what you need a barn for. Oh, it is, isn't it? There you go, put that in there. Spare bag of feed for later. Right, check in on the bees. Yep. 61, 29, 32. Hut. Right, take the smoker. You shouldn't take the smoker. You won't find any bees if you've got the smoker with you. We've proved this. Yeah, but I want to finish the stream now. I've had enough. Well, go and sell your honey then. But I want to do all the honey. And so I need to wait a little bit longer. We'll go and find some more bees then. Alright, okay. Thanks for having this conversation. Let's go. Do you need to make a chicken pen? I have. I've got one. Look. The chickens have a pen. That's a pen. Right? And then they've got a hutch as well. My chickens are living the life of flipping luxury. Yeah. They're going to be on the flipping Facebook to their chicken buddies and go like, you will not guess where we're staying. It's amazing. Yeah, I've got a hutch. I'm in here with Terry the rooster. He's very charming, but he's all talk. And I'm having a great time. Me and the other birds. It's terrific. There's eggs all over the place. Some of them might have children in them. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. There is a device you can buy which will check them. But we haven't bought that because we haven't got money. Will I be uninstalling the game? Yes, sir. Once the stream is over, the uninstallation will occur. There's nothing... There's actually... No, I'm going to spin it around the other way. Normally I would say there's nothing fundamentally wrong with the game. But there is. There is something fundamentally wrong with the game. And that is that the grind is too long. There is too much of not enough progress occurring. I could go and build loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff out of wood, but I wouldn't be able to use any of it because the materials you need, the metal and the concrete, that costs money, and the money that you make from the regular kind of farming activities is just so low. It's also going to have an economy problem later on, where money becomes totally irrelevant. The engine's fine. It's not the most sophisticated physics engine I've ever come across, but you know what? It doesn't need to be. It's perfectly enjoyable to play with. Driving this little ATV around, it's great fun, as I think I've demonstrated. The camera needs some work, but I mean, that's, again, it's not an intractable problem. No, its problems are all gameplay based. Or rather, the activities that make up the actual ranching, if there are ones that are more fun, then they are put too far away from the starting position to get to. Because by the time I finish this, we'll be at 11 hours played, 12 hours played. And with any game, you've got to have found the fun by 2 or 3 hours in. At the very, very most. Otherwise, you've lost your audience. Particularly with the 2-hour refund policy on Steam. If you haven't got me by half an hour in, then the chances of refund are very, very high. And you haven't got me. The freedom to tear stuff down and build stuff up is really nice. But it's just not... It's got co-op, right? It's got co-op, and that's good. The hunting is a nice addition to a farm simulator. That's good too. But Farm Sim does all of this better. Your core angle that makes this not Farm Sim is the animal interactions. Farm Sim animals are a passive entity in your farming experience. But... yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, you transport them, you have to feed them, all of that kind of stuff. But you don't interact with them the way I have been with chickens. You don't have free-form chicken run building, all of that kind of stuff. So it's, yeah, it leaves a bit to be desired. But it's got some good stuff at a kind of foundation point. It just doesn't have a game. The game is a bit frustrating. Oh, it's stuff like having to top the gas up every flipping day if you're driving around looking for things to do. Well, what you would hope is that you had enough to do on your home farm that you wouldn't be driving around all day trying to find one measly flipping beehive. That's... Think about the amount of time I've wasted just trying to find some bees. Should be able to buy them. No, shouldn't have to harvest them from the wild. Harvesting them from the wild should exist, but I should be able to buy them as well. It just doesn't. The vehicle dynamics are weird. Nah, they're fine. The vehicle dynamics are great. It's arcadey, right? With a nudge towards sort of physics-ish. But it's the vehicle physics are fine. The camera angles when you're going downhill, I know exactly what it's doing. What it's doing when you're going downhill is it's assuming you're going uphill. It always assumes that the player is at the lower end of the vehicle, and that ain't always the case. Right, put that in there. The actual the refueling mechanics are fine. They're fun, but too often. How about a community stream of this? No, thank you. No, not this game. No. The reason for not doing that is it's a very simple one. You will have a mix of people who are either doing everything right or are doing everything funny, and either way, I'll just be driving around looking at what other people are doing. I won't have anything to do. Yeah. Meanwhile, the people doing everything right will be getting annoyed at the people doing everything funny, and it won't end up in a good place. Actually, if I'm uninstalling it, just rinse the bees. No. Can't rinse the bees. What if there's a patch in 6 months' time that makes the game brilliant and you come back to it and you kind of go, right, in order to access the brilliant bit, I just need my bees. You ate them all last time around. You should do it with one, though. Oh, to see if it will drain a frame entirely. Yeah, because if it doesn't, then you are being unnecessarily faffy. Okay, alright, let's do that. Alright, open the hutch. Right, 84, 52, 55. Right, let's grab 55. Let's put him in here. Get in. I am risking one set of bees. Okay? I'm risking it. We're going to spin that until it spins no further. Yeah. Didn't I mention revisiting our Atlas? Yep, I'm going to build an Atlas event map at some point. Or rather, I'm going to set up an ongoing Atlas event map. Stop it spinning, it stopped filling up the flask. Turn it off, open the top. Do you have bees? It has still got bees. There are bees on that frame. I can see them from here. Look, you can see them. It will. Once you have framed with bees, you need frame the bees never again. Well, I'm going to give it a minute. Just to ensure that frame repropagates. Right, because if it does, then good times. Put it down. There you go. Right, give it a moment. How much have we got in the hamper now? 3.2. It's 3:30. Okay. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, no. So the Atlas event map. What I want to do is I will buy I will rent a single central shard, so a Core 9 shard, for Atlas, and we'll have I don't want people making their own builds. It will be a single build, but with a shipyard and individual housing. Yes, absolutely, but it will be a perpetual. Yeah, as in the Pirate MMO. It will be a perpetual harbour. 3% on the frame. They repropagate. Okay, all right. I changed my mind about bees. Once you've found them, you've got them. And that's a good thing. All right, okay. I'm happy now. Right, rinse the bees. Rinse the bees. Grab those on here. Grab these on here. Right, close it up. Turn it on. Let's go. Honey me, baby. Baby me, honey. Right. Okay, and it'll just leave the queen. Yeah. Okay, 5.2. I think we're going to end up about 3/4 full. Yes. Okay, good. Right, turn it off. Open it up. Right. Oh, no, there was still some way to go. Well, I don't care. I've got enough off of these. I feel like I've extracted sufficient. There you are. Close that back up. Move the smoker out of the way. Right. Grab my honey pot. Taking the honey to the shop. Let's go. Right. Rock and flipping roll. I have a friend that's a beekeeper, and it's just not like this. No, it's a video game. No. I know. The concessions are made towards gameplay. I mean, I don't think that putting the bees into a honey spinner is going to do any good for the bees at all. It's the other way. I think the bees are going to be really quite vexed by such things. Using it to get the honey out of a honeycomb, that I can see being a smidge more plausible. Yeah. But, hey. Right. Hire Macaulay Culkin from My Girl to look after your bees. Why would I do that? Is Macaulay Culkin allergic to bee stings in My Girl? I've never seen it. What's my plan for next week's stream? Subnaughty is where we're going next. And we'll do Subnaughty until I feel like we've done enough of it. But I imagine it will be more than a couple. Hello, sweetness. I've got something sticky for you, and it's honey. Right. And the survey says $216. I've figured out how to make money. You make it out of honey. 5 frames, all on the go at once. Woof. Yeah. Okay, that's the ticket. Right there. Yes, bruv. Right, going to need another honey barrel. But I'm okay with that. They're 18 quid a go. That's a perfectly acceptable expense. Right. Yeah, you're just going to have to keep your eyes open for further honey-based opportunities. Still can't afford a pig. Or a goat. No. Could get another chicken, but I'm trying to propagate them, as you know. Yeah. Right, there we are. Get the check out. Thank you for your purchase. No, thank you for your purchase. It's too late now. I've finished. But I finally figured out how to make some money. And it's They only gave me the barrel back. There isn't even a barrelly expense going on. Well, after the numerous ways the economy of this game rips you off, this is not one of them. Well now, there's the thing. Yeah. Which way is it? Same way as it always isn't. Oh, yes, down here. Right, there we go. Anaphylactic, that's the one. Thank you. Right, good. I bet we come across half a dozen flipping beehives on the way back. I think you're probably exaggerating. Am I, though? Well, no. But you don't know. You're assuming. You make an assumption. Go on, I've finally learned that this girdery business is where I'm going. Yep. You learned that. You could have learned that sooner. Yeah, I know. But I didn't. Sell the second barrel. I'm keeping the second barrel. I'm going to be extracting honey by the ton. Yeah, I'd have 800 beehives, all honeyed to the max. And then when they're not doing their thing, bee sausages. Bee sausages. Yeah, baby. It's the new thing. Right, put those in. Right. Good. And that, yeah. Put that in as well. Well, put it nearby. And it's all good. Right, that's going to wrap it up. I'm yawning. Right, no, I'm done here. I've had enough. And that's Ranch Simulator for you, friends. That's gonna do it. That's gonna there you're gonna. They are. That's that. That's all she wrote. She's cooked. Put a fork in her. Turn her over, and stick her in the fridge for later. Yeah, there you go. Tomorrow is the football. Is it a good one tomorrow? Yeah, it is a good one. The wind up to this season is going to be. Yeah, it's going to be good darts. But football. Oh, yeah. And then on Monday is the Farm Sim Part 2. If you've not watched the Farm Sim Part 1 yet, what are you waiting for? Go watch it. It's good. I put a lot of effort into it. I put a same amount of it. I put even more effort into Part 2. Whew. Part 3 is coming out weekly for now. I'm going to give it 4 weeks at weekly. And then I might go 2 a week, but we'll see how we go. There you go. Dynamic Spoon, lovely to have you along. Your first time. Well, everyone's first time is a good time. You're taken by surprise by the half-time weather forecast, aren't you? Oh, well, we do this because it's international unity and stuff. So, yeah, we're moving from fish, we're going to bees. No, we're moving from bees, we're going to fish next week. Into the briny deep of Subnaughty, which will be grand. Oh, I hit 17 trees in total. Thanks, Pete. And you've sponsored me for that amount. If I'd have clocked that earlier on, I would have been pinballing my way around. I think you even told me that's what you were doing. Were I only a little bit more cynical. Thank you, Pete. Much appreciated. Ranch Simulator without a ranch. Well, yeah, it would be a ranch eventually. I've got a barn. It's not finished yet. I've got a fence. That's a thing. The only thing that could really wrap things up for us now is if there were another chicken. There are health bars going on there. Hang on. I think we might actually have chicken number 4, please. All right, hang on. Let's grab the rooster. Get out. Sit down there. 1, 2, 3. No, and you. Come here. We had 4 chickens. I think we've still got 4 chickens. And a whole mess of eggs. Okay. Alright. Okay. Are you alright over here? You seem to be very independent. We've got an independent thinking chicken. Yeah. Alright. Oh well, I've been Colonel Faye. This has been Ranch Simulator. No, they're all back in here getting jiggy with it. Alright. Well, as long as they're having a good time. Why don't you go in there as well? I think you're just lost. Right, there we are. Alright, get in there. Have a good time. Yeah. Get loaded. Right. Smooth. You're leaving again, aren't you? Oh, and you found a buddy. You're both going for a little stroll. Alright, have fun with it. Right, I'll catch up with you next time. They're not incubating the eggs. They might not need to. It might be warm enough already. I've been Colonel Faye. Cheerio. Press the button. That one.